Welcome back to the 3-Star channel where the content is exactly what you expect it to be. I rolled a 1.
Alright, so they don't count, it's 3 stars.
3 stars. Let's go.
Roll the 3.
It is like 1.75 stars.
What did they roll?
One.
They both rolled a 1?
Same brain cell, yep. Bradley,
Hold on.
if you roll a 1, I'm smiting you all.
Is Bradley gonna match our freak?
I rolled a 1.
I'm
Bradley
smiting
wouldn't
you
match
all.
our freak.
So what is the average?
6 divided by 4.
I don't know what that is.
It's 2 point something.
No, it's 1 point something.
Oh yeah, 1.7.
The
Very
animal
bad.
is gonna mess you up. I rolled a 1, I rolled a 1.
It's a 1.5.
My boys are otherwise engaged.
We are 3 stars, guys.
We are 1.5 stars.
These are my duckies. You're so cute and so stupid. Anyways, so who wants to give the recap?
I'm a pretty princess.
I believe y'all can do better than that.
Sharea said nuh-uh to the boss and we won.
Hey, little boy, do you want to kill a god?
No.
No. Like, actually, what did y'all do? What have y'all been doing?
Well,
Why
did
are
things.
y'all here? Like,
Yeah, I
in
don't
this
want-
dungeon, to be specific.
Why do we have to recount the last 6
we
sessions?
accomplished the task set before us by the great gods above and below
To collect the crown of Aurora.
We can't
to murder a man.
take it to
We are the great gods above and below.
to make us not feel frostbite.
To look at this weird protector of the crown and go, so you know, if you would have never opened your mouth, I wouldn't even known I could have used this crown to track down Sharea, because it's not what I needed it for.
It's like, sounds cool. Love to talk to her. I really don't give a shit where she's at right now.
So
You'll-
cool. Not gonna do
You'll
that.
never,
I was like, I
you'll
need
never
it.
be able to use this ancient
Or
artifact
other
to
things.
track down my long dead friend. Oh, we don't care about that.
That's
That is
exactly
not why
what
we're
it
here.
is.
We need the artifact for its other purpose of
We
hot hands.
Yeah.
could not.
Portable hot hands.
It is
It's a nice
physically
scarf.
impossible for us to care less about the entire reason for your existence.
I would have
Hell.
We're really not.
straight up, Sharea was looking at this woman being like, so let me just tell you this. When you're trying to keep something a secret, the best way to keep it a secret is don't talk about it. Because I had no idea this crown could track her down.
That's what this is.
We don't talk about
Just
Bruno.
because your party did not know, doesn't mean everybody didn't know.
We're the ones on the outside of the loop. We just didn't care.
To be
Yes,
fair,
that's not what we're here for.
Megan had Sharea as his backstory know a shit ton of this history of the Feywild. It was never stated anything about this crown until she brought it up as being a useful tool.
Yeah, they're not gonna tell you.
It's okay.
They'll tell you like we
Mommy
found out
told
that
me
like
that
they
you
didn't
were-
tell you half the stuff that you thought they told you. They were not good teachers. I mean, they were good teachers, but they touched the wrong shit.
It was like, Mommy Dearest also didn't tell you that you were not her son. You were her nephew?
All right, we've collected the crown. Nobody can touch it except for pretty Princess Kai.
Yeah. I mean, you guys can touch it. It just hurts a lot.
Yeah. Does that mean we can use this as a torture method? Strap someone down and set the crown on their chest,
I was thinking
No,
where they physically can't move away from
tie him
it.
down and be like, I'm gonna put
Just
this on.
tie it to their head.
Then I can find my long lost cousin that way, and be like, huh, it didn't hurt you. Well,
Yep.
are you for the role of the light? How can I tell? Nope.
branding people with it. No. That's actual Tuesday session.
We're gonna do Feywild racism. Are you from the good place? No, you're Brandon. No, you're Brandon. Oh, you're good.
Fantasy of part time. Let's go.
We're
Okay,
gonna
then.
brand people.
We got our health. Like we got our max HP back, but we're still at our current HP. Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't want to do math again. Unless you just full re-health us, I'm cool to just stay where the current HP was.
It's like,
I'm at
It's not great.
69. Nice.
Oh, I did tell Ian. Do you want me to change my HP or do you want me to hold mine for like a little while longer. Or I dropped my ass down to 150.
You will have to take a sleep.
That's what I thought.
Take a nap. Good
I
night.
haven't
You will have to take a proper sleep.
I had not changed mine for the aspect of that factor of I did that.
You
so.
went above and beyond, and
Bitch
you
who
paid for
doesn't
your
ever
above and
have to
beyond.
sleep is gonna have to sleep.
He can sleep. I never said he couldn't
I'm gonna
sleep.
sleep right now.
He's allowed to sleep, he just doesn't have to.
Yes.
Now he has to.
I mean, he doesn't have to.
You can go to sleep right now.
But
It's gonna hurt.
where are y'all in the world?
Still,
We are still here in the middle of this thing. We have picked up the crown,
So
collected it.
does a door pop open somewhere? You know, like this part of the wall just looked like a door earlier. And
Somebody's still stuck in an
opens
illusion
and
in
now there's
my
a
bag.
cave leading out. Is there a Skyrim exit here?
Now we gotta go right back through. We hit
There's like a circle just in the middle of the room.
No, we hit the take
That
Aramis.
wasn't there before.
We hit the take Aramis all the way back through. Have him not touch the buttons again.
I love you, Aramis, but if we have to do that, you're probably dying.
Probably
Ouchie.
If we have to do that, you're going in the bag.
like in the center of.
We'll just all go in the bag and you'll fly as
You-
fast as you fucking
yeah.
can.
In the center of the room.
Yeah, there is just
Center of the room.
some tiles that are in a circle that have revealed themselves.
Does it look like
That looks promising.
Is it a hole?
And no, it's a circle. It's the only one that stands out because you watched the tiles shift to make
Is
it.
it like a magic portal looks like? Is it see-through?
It is.
Is it
not
solid?
see-through.
That was what I was
Are you
asking.
going
Is
to
it
touch
solid?
it? Are you gonna touch it?
Yeah, I always touch shit.
You notice that. How are you? Well, let me ask this. How are you touching the circle?
Do you crouch down? Do you just lean straight forward?
Yeah.
Do you massage around the circle first before going into the circle? Make sure the circle's ready.
Nope, it's ready.
Timber,
I'm not doing
leave
that.
my table and go stand in the timeout corner.
Listen. Listen. Ty's a big guy, okay?
Remember what I said about that crown?
You know what?
gonna
No,
happen
I'm
here
done.
soon,
I'm
so.
done. Tonight's session is canceled. I can't.
I came all the way over here and now my eyes burn for this shit.
I got burned eyes. I look hot.
We're playing. I touch it.
Oil.
It's solid.
Starts to glow under your hand.
Stay with me. Y'all need
But-
Jesus.
It doesn't really like do anything. It just kind of glows a little bit, and it's just like. It's
So
like,
it's solid. Just
Put the
looks
crown
like
to it.
floor.
Put the crown to it. Put the
yeah,
put the crown.
it's solid.
I'm gonna go to my wall of ice. I'm gonna start shaping it
Okay.
because I can.
All right.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen if we all just stand on there? It's gonna beam us up.
Swear to God, you're to stand on it and go, trapdoor!
I didn't feel like that was the last test, and you all failed. The crown just gets yanked out of our hands.
We go, woo! And the ground's just floating.
Hold up a sign that says "Yikes." As our body falls down, our head stays the same for just like 2 seconds, then follows.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Roro, Reggie.
Oh no.
Alright, so what do you guys think about this whole? What else was.
Very asshole.
Sorry, not whole.
No,
Circle.
no, very asshole moment in my head. I wanted to go, oh no, Aramis, is there magic coming from it?
You're so mean.
Everything in
Again.
this thing so far, he's gone.
I
Is
love
it
it.
magic? Is it, I don't know. Are you in the fucking Feywild?
You know what it
Is
was?
it magic?
His "Is it magic" is also like he could tell what type of magic it is.
He could
Yeah,
just
but
go, what type of
So
magic
far,
is coming from
he's
it?
just been being blinded by magic.
You know, maybe
I understand the feeling of being blinded by something you
there's
can't
a
see.
small possibility that he's thinking, what if this woman decided to use a trap that was not magical?
Hey, she got a trip
What would
wire
we do
here.
then?
We would fail.
So
There's just
anywho,
bioluminescent like algae that the circle, like when you touch it, it reacted to it, but in all reality, you touch it and
Sorry,
it just
can
falls
you
over
say
the
that
hole.
again?
Algae. I was making a reference to the movie.
I'm a piranha.
so what are y'all doing other than Kai just sitting here like fondling the floor apparently?
I'm shaping ice.
I'm looking around the room, seeing
is
if there's
soft.
any, I don't know, carvings or ancient
Damn.
words or...
In the hole.
It starts to glow where you placed your food.
What if I put
I'm
more
serious.
pressure on it?
It glows a little bit brighter.
Standing over here.
Just more pressure. More
I'm absolutely
pressure.
wearing the crown.
Okay.
It's my.
I finished with this, and I go over to the other
Super
set of ice, and
faint,
I start
Aurora
moving it
borealis
around.
are like seen around you.
These are gonna be the best date nights now.
So I finished with the 10 by 15 section of ice, and I'm going to the
What are
5
you,
by
what are you
15.
shaping it as?
Why are you putting
The
ice?
10 by 15 is just like from belly button up bust of Yulia. Just kind of like with the hand
Hi.
out like this, kind of on the like down.
Why?
Why are you like this?
I just wanted everyone to know like what was here.
Is your ice not gonna melt?
As long as I'm alive. No.
I mean, eventually Eula will die, potentially. Or are you hoping this is the last?
We'll see what happens.
I don't want to get to that part anyway.
I go over to the other one. I start shaping it.
I really have a feeling we're all supposed to stand on
That's-
this.
Is that ice going to stay there like forever or something?
It just
Maybe
starts
just-
glowing.
Yes, darling.
Maybe just all of
Has
us stand
anyone
there for a
fully
minute?
stepped on it?
I'm about to.
Maybe after
I
this we
literally
should
have
do
like
more.
1 full foot of pressure on there. I'm like, we're just gonna.
Eula's finishing this and then is fully stepping onto it.
Maybe
that
after
would
this
take
we
you
should
a
be a
little bit.
bartender.
Scara does it first then.
Yeah, Scare already has like
what
one-
happens to him then I'll do
He
it
has like
second.
1 full foot of pressure on there right now, and he's about to just full send it. Like,
As soon as you like kind of step onto it, there is like arrows that kind of point to the center part of the circle. It kind of goes around it, so
Let's her drop. She's like struggling with words.
make a circle.
Make a circle.
Make a circle. I'm gonna make a bad circle.
It's okay.
Circle. Circle good.
Circle?
That's,
Don't put
that's
Sharpie
what-
on their thing.
Here, this is good. It doesn't matter. Here's a bigger circle. I don't give a state.
Wait, 1 second. Where's the bigger circle? We gotta keep switching it out, guys.
Alright, so
No, perfect.
Circle.
they start glowing and they go here, and they keep just kind of going.
do I have to spin like a pretty ballerina?
Is it just like a snail thing, or it just goes closer and closer to the center?
Yeah,
I go to the
and then
center.
you go.
I go to the center. Oh, I didn't know it was this big of a circle. I go to the center. I thought it was just like one pressure point moment, and I'm like, I go to the center.
Alright. The platform starts to raise.
This circle.
Now I need you to make a dex check.
Shit.
The circle.
No, then remove it. Move
I
it
need
down a
you to
little
make a
bit.
dex
Move it
check.
down a little bit. You gotta put the hand in the middle.
I don't think the hand can be seen. The hand cannot be seen on the
It can't, but it's funny for us.
There you go.
A dex check?
I think we should go now. Like he's
Straight
on the
dex.
game.
Save.
Nice.
Because it is hovering.
Nice. Shit, my shit unloaded. What do I have to beat?
Tell me your number.
Well, it hasn't
Apparently a lot.
loaded, but I know I have an 11 plus I'm pretty sure it's a 13 or 12. So it'd make it 24
Something.
or a 22. Pause for reloading because for some reason it unloaded. Okay, yeah, it's 24.
Pass.
Barely.
It was a 22.
Nice. I rolled an 11.
Nice.
Guys, I feel strong all of a sudden.
And you were just going up.
Sorry, it's faced. Can I? What?
Your
Kai, what?
put your miniature in.
Ow!
Are you
What?
submarine still?
I don't know.
No, but an active, extremely hard poke in one spot multiple times hurts.
I thought she only poked you once. You went ow. I was
No,
like,
she
why?
literally just kept going. Put your mini
Quit being aggressive. Okay, I get it.
mini in the circle.
So you are
We're in
just
the
flying like, I would say at this point you're like 25 feet in the air.
Is it this entire thing, or is it just this?
It's just a little.
I spaced for
Just a little bit.
I meant to like jump after you, but
Well, apparently there's only room for like one person, because it's just the center that's going up.
So
Not
look
the
at
entire
that
thing.
elevator moment. Can you
You can
step on it
share.
now and go up?
You can embrace each other.
No. You have to step on your own circle and go. Follow me.
there's no
And then once you get up to the ceiling, it kind of just looks like the plate that he is standing on just cuts itself into the ceiling.
Dear God, he got squished into a pancake.
I'm dead.
Fuck.
You
He's dead.
don't even see the ceiling tile above you disappear. Like, you're just sitting here like, I'm about to die.
Also,
I'm just gonna stand here and take it.
my fiance just
Like a man.
I don't jump.
I'm used to taking things. I can take this.
Scare win.
I was like assuming it's
I got-
not like super fast, like it's sort of.
It's
But-
kind of quick. It's not casual. He does
Oh,
not
it's
have
like-
nearly long.
No,
hair.
I got squished like a bug and went.
Well,
He
he's
did not
dead.
have.
You love him? Well, he's dead.
Like, he did not have very long to consider it.
You look molding
had
a
enough
titty just.
to be like, it's gonna open, right? It's gonna open. It's gonna open. It really waits for the last second here. Guys,
Well, I'm
it's
dead.
not opening. Why isn't it opening? Like, I'm
it's
about
not
to
opening.
touch
It's not opening. It hasn't opened.
So twice he had ghost.
Starts laying down. It's like, why isn't it opening?
If you move around a lot, the plate will literally shift.
I'm not gonna. It was just for the
It's like-
funny. It was just for the funnies to being like, why isn't it opening? Why?
Prestidigitation, the sound of something squishing, like.
Where the fuck are you at?
Whenever you get spit out, you are literally like right at the entrance of this thing.
Thank fuck.
You don't know that.
No, but that's Elliot being like, thank
Burst out of the ground. Come scare
Hey, hi, darling. Do you remember that
And
one door that we opened
I will tell you-
outside?
nom, 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 nom.
Yeah.
I will also tell you, the tile does not come back down, but there is a new tile when you look.
Oh, fantastic. I'm gonna stand on that.
Kai, darling, do you remember how when we opened the doors outside?
Did you to make
Remember
a
how when we
deck
opened the
check?
doors outside? And like
have
one
to
looked
be-
like the Mount Olympus?
I'm gonna tell you to shut the fuck
That you
up.
said?
Roll things.
There was one.
What if that wasn't Olympus? What if that was to the
like
realms of delight?
Anyways,
What if we have a portal there from here?
I'm about to find out what happens when you fail that check.
Yep. You fall off.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh,
Actually, no.
is it a 22?
No. I'm dead. What happens if you
yeah. Was
fail?
it dexterity saving
How
throw
bad
or
did
check?
you miss?
It's a saving throw.
By
6.
I rolled
It
a
was a
12 or
save.
better.
3.
3?
19.
You only have a plus
You
2?
did not
Yeah,
Dex
you
isn't
have
my
a
thing.
natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dex isn't my thing.
I'll let you make a strength check to hold on or a constitution check to
Brace
Not-
for impact.
not shatter your lungs.
You're gonna step on it, you start going
What'd
up,
you
and it
pick?
just flips.
Well, both fail, so
What'd you pick?
what I have to be?
What'd you pick? I need
You
you
gotta
to
pick
tell me
con or
beforehand.
They're the same thing.
I hate my life.
Same thing, so
Do you want to try to hold on, or do you want to embrace yourself?
It's like I needed you to tell me.
Depending on what you pick, it determines the outcome.
Yeah, it's like the DCs are different for both.
go on then. I'll just
Can I do this?
Yeah.
The lower DC? Can you tell me with the lower? No.
So you're sitting here and you're like, this is not stable, and you're like, you feel like you are trying to surf.
I am not gonna
What
do
is surfing?
Exactly. That momentum. And you literally slip off, and before you can even grab onto the edge of the plate to attempt to hold on, you just fall and you land flat on your back. And you're like, oh my god, oh my hair.
Oh, let's go do this shit.
I fell off.
Yeah, you fell off.
Darling, are you okay there?
I will never pass your thing unless I roll the 20, so
You can guide yourself.
Can also strength check to hold on.
it was the same check.
No, she said
Like,
they were
it
different.
would have been the same thing.
Not to hold on.
What's your strength thing? 'Cause I don't think I would have succeeded on that either.
Kai's just gonna
Straight
sat down here for all
would.
eternity.
It depends on how you describe you holding on. You can also just sit your ass down in an egg shape.
Then, so I fall off. Does the platform come back down or a new one be there?
And a new one is already
Cool.
there.
Sit on my ass and I scoot.
Are you just holding on?
Yeah, scooting.
I'm imagining Kai just getting rope and tying himself to the platform.
Well, it's not like there's nothing there to tie it to, is there? Like,
As soon as it comes up, you gotta like throw that rope underneath it and like cinch it down.
Yeah, I scooted for it. I was like, haha, brace. I can't fall over if I'm not standing.
Just flips. He goes up, upside down.
Stuck to the ceiling.
I can't fall over. I can't fall over. Shit, I'm weighing this thing on one side.
You're upside down the entire way up. Just
All of my weight is on one side of this thing. He's just doing circles.
Also, guiding myself while I'm scooting. Scarlet's gone, guys. We gotta go. I don't know where we went. That thing is.
imagine
wobbles
this
a lot.
happens. It just goes.
Okay, so I need you to make a strength check.
It's just
You have
upside
advantage.
down. Are you tying yourself to it?
No. 22. He's still
That
in
passes.
Just barely.
Barely.
He's got full body muscle engaged. He is ready.
And you just see his little disc float up. And him just stiff as a board.
Just ready for Kai to come out the ground, just sitting.
Yeah, still holding on like.
He's just gripping grass, and I'm like,
You didn't see what happened, so.
I know. Just like, what are you
The
doing?
deck check is literally just because it floats. It's just to make sure you stay on.
So
And
it
you
should have
did.
went down because I had more balance. I was sitting on my ass.
You're just
I can't fall over
You go.
if I'm already sitting.
Your follow,
I feel like the disc will go and flip over.
Yeah.
but essentially your disc is floating up to the ceiling, and you're sitting here waiting, kind of like scared, and it's like it's taking a while for the stop thing to open up. Yep. Any minute now.
Nope.
Yeah? Come, are you gonna? Come on. Why are you not opening? And this is about when the panic
Squish.
sits in, because you're like at about person's length away from it, and it still has yet to open, and you're like, if I was standing, I'd be squished. This is where panic
Squish.
incurs.
Well, Scarlet's not plastered on the ceiling, so something happened. I'm gonna die the same way he does.
there's not
It's
blood up
squished.
here, so it must be fine.
It's like it's not squished, but it's something.
This
You're
is
just
whenever
like-
you pour a little bit of water out of your flask, so whenever you go up, it starts dripping from the ceiling down.
So, what you see,
Prestidigitation, make the color red.
would you close your eyes whenever you're getting
Do you
really
like
close to the
Kinescope?
ceiling? Would you close your eyes when you're getting really close to the ceiling? Because it still hasn't switched. Like, it still hasn't opened.
If it started touching my head, yeah, I probably would have.
Okay, it is definitely starting to feel like it touches, like, the top of your head.
Yep.
So you just close your eyes and you're hoping.
Yeah.
You see your person literally emerge through the floor.
Just
His eyes
But
closed, sitting on his ass.
clenched.
And like,
Everything
the
is
floor
tight.
does not disappear for you. It was just a little bit strange. You're like, you kind of just take your toe and like kick it over there. That's not a real floor. That's an illusion. It's a one-way illusion.
Nice.
I don't know
Have I
what
got
they're
my-
doing, but I kept
Have I got
thinking
my
that
sculpture
Scarlet was
finished?
gone and I was figuring out where he went.
So, you've stopped moving. Your little tile has stopped moving,
Is there more floor now?
and you're not, you know,
You're outside.
dead.
Good.
You feel the warmth of the sun.
Never gonna do that shit again.
And you open your eyes and your person's just standing over you. Probably in an asshole kind of manner. Probably judging you.
Come on, to be a gentleman, help me out. And I just smack his leg.
Never claimed to be a gentleman.
I didn't say you claimed to be one, I said be one. Help me out.
Okay. You are assisted up, pretty princess.
Powers over you can. Yeah, cool. This is how you're gonna treat your queen, like. And
I'm going to kill you. Right
No,
now.
you're not.
I'm going to.
so that wasn't very fun.
Anyway. So who's going next?
Have I finished my sculpture?
Yes. I don't know
Awesome.
what your second sculpture was.
It's usually a full body just laying down now. Just a bigger version of it on the side. I'm like, okay, well, I would have felt bad if they were just blocks of ice here. I need to make them at least work a little bit. I mean, just the solid wall would be a little bit ugly, so I have to leave at least something nice behind.
Of course you did. She will go.
Dylan, do you want to go first or do you want me to?
I'll do it.
Awesome. Smack his butt on the way up.
Dexter.
Why do you do this to your son?
And you thought my role was bad. I'm gonna be really surprised if this one is better than mine.
Well, he gets a staff that adds things to his checks and saves.
Speaking of
Yeah, but
staff,
this is
did you guys
Brandy.
ever actually grab that?
It's on her person still. In the bag. Yes.
So yeah.
She's technically still in her inventory. Isn't it? I look around. Is the staff on the ground or is it in the bag?
Look at the pretty picture.
There's no staff in her hands.
Ooh,
Where's the staff?
shapes and colors.
Yeah.
Hold this.
I rolled a
Where's the
4
staff?
for a total of 9.
I told you his was worse than mine.
Literally, like,
I got at least a 19.
Whenever I hit him on the back.
silence. Thank you. Anyways, we'll joke and laugh after I describe his fuck up.
You're good. Go.
So, he failed that by more than 10. So, you are sitting here and the disc starts to float under your feet and you are unsteady. You are wobbling like a newborn deer, like shaking. You can literally see you visibly shaking and then all of a sudden you are shaking so hard you flip the disc and fall.
That's what you thought was gonna happen to me.
Darling!
I cannot say all the words that I want to say
Man.
because I now have to be concerned about family friendliness.
You take
Damage.
10 points of bludgeoning.
Doesn't have that!
You fall
Does he not?
really
I don't know.
close to being on your
I
neck.
thought I'd healed him up and we didn't get hit at all.
I mean, you might have.
She kept trying to stun us.
She did stun one of you.
She stunned 2 of us. I just got out of it very quickly. Here, holding that.
So what happens whenever you fall and take your 10 points of bludgeoning?
Christ.
You're doing great, darling.
Life is pain.
Because it builds character.
Let's see, it's a disc rising up into the ceiling, right?
Yes, just
Yep.
get back on that disc and ride.
You did notice Kai sat down on it and had a better time the second go around.
You could just lay on it.
No, he cannot.
It's not that big. I sacrificed myself first. And hoped for the best.
Hold on.
I'm not kidding, I sat down right here.
I am going to walk
Over
up to the
there.
disc, grab onto the edge with both hands, and cast Levitate on myself.
So he doesn't put any actual pressure on the disc. He's just going up with it.
Okay.
Not that that's word.
It's like, problem solved. I just go up with the disc.
Just go up with it.
Unless there's a
The disc
unless
just
there's
pushes
a
him.
So are you sitting on the disc? Or how are you holding on?
I thought I was grabbing onto the edge of the disc.
Yeah, if it's in the floor, there aren't any edges. It
You have
lines
to
up
wait
with
till
the
it goes
floor.
Yeah.
Oh, well then I can wait until it raises up. Then
Are
grab
you
onto
going
the edge of the
to...
disc.
Where are you putting your body in relation to this disc?
On top of it.
Now,
Yes.
Right there.
Yes. Are you standing?
So how
are
are
you
you
sitting?
holding
Are
on
you
to the
on your
sides of
knees?
this?
Eh.
Standing, because unless your
There-
arms are as long as your legs and torso,
He's squatting.
I need to describe.
I did something stupid, didn't I?
I don't know. It's just okay.
I'm
Are
trying-
you sitting on the disc? Are you squatting like
Is the
How
disc
are
5
you?
feet apart?
on the disc?
Is it like 5 feet?
I am taking a knee on the disc,
Is it less?
He's
So
taking
his-
a knee
and
on
when the
the disc.
disc rises
arms like
up, I
that.
will grab
Is
the
your
edges of
wingspan,
it
so
so
how
that there's
tall is
no
it?
possible
This
way
is
that I
like
fall
that
off
of
this
This
thing.
should be the grapple side.
And if I do fall off of this thing, I will be levitating. So I'm not going to have all the wind knocked out of me, and my rib cage is not going to go.
Gets fucked up.
Alright, so did you hear what he said?
Mhm.
He's down on the knee and then grabs whenever it comes
Okay.
up. And he has
So
levitate cast on him.
you are not on the disc right now,
Okay.
correct?
Are you touching the disc now? Are you starting?
Yes. I thought I was touching the disc.
Alright, he gets on the disc and he's on a knee on it.
Yeah, but if he's levitating, he's not on it.
So it does nothing.
He gets on it to do it. It goes to move up and then he levitates and it stops because he doesn't have any weight on it.
But he's still grabbing the edges, so his hands are touching
It
them.
has to have weight.
I don't know if that'll work for you, DM, but his hand, he said his hands, he was going to grab it.
My hand didn't activate earlier, and neither did just his foot.
Yeah.
This is
DM, you tell what happens. I'm just letting you know that's what he did.
So
I'm telling them things
it
don't
starts to float up with you. Once your weight gets levitated off of it, it kind of just sinks back.
work. Does it smash his hands, or does it move his hands?
I mean, it's a slow descent. I would imagine he moves it before.
Oh shit, that thing goes up fast, comes down slow.
So I have to have
Yeah.
my weight on it in order for us to go anywhere.
Yep, that's what you've learned.
Well, I'm sure this won't be a problem that comes to bite me back later, because that was only a
It was a good
second
try.
level spell slot.
I don't
So
know
I
what
just
you're-
dispel it and we're fine.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. We're taking a nap after this.
So
Yeah.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, or if you get into the little like fetal position Kai did, you can make a strength.
I clenched everything.
They're exactly the same, so
Yeah, but they'll result in different outcomes.
I think she has different, like,
DC.
DCs for him, so you have to pick. So I had the same problem.
Yeah, it's like you have to choose what you are suffering.
ball.
What?
He said
Weird
balls.
Ball.
I chose con,
Alright, so are you
and apparently it was wrong.
rolling a strength check or a dexterity check?
A strength check.
Alright, or save, sorry, strength save. Alright, so he's sitting down on it.
Alright.
Roll.
12.
No.
You're
Aramis
just
is
kind of
not
watching
getting out of
this.
here.
Oh my gosh.
Aramis is
A
not.
very similar thing happens, except he is so stiff. Like, as the disc is, like, raising, it raises without him because he just slides off of the back of it.
But it happened, he fell off.
Viola just kind of goes,
Yeah.
What's taking them so long?
I don't know.
I'd like to
Did I
investigate
remember
and
how
see
I
if there's
fell off?
anything left in the
You know what,
room.
never mind.
While this is all happening.
Nothing of note appears in this room.
Staff.
Embarrassing. This
There's no
is.
staff in this in picture. She had it on her, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't draw it with her.
Alright,
the
I just
staff
wanna make
is
sure.
the staff that's in the Discord.
Okay, I just want to make sure because whenever I said that, you just handed me the picture and looked at the picture, so I assumed you were
Yeah,
like,
because
oh
I'm
yeah,
going
look
to talk
at
about
it.
it. Here. Scoop that tomorrow. It's Uncle. I ate a lot.
Look at the picture.
Alright, so you have tried Dex, you've tried Strength.
Mm-hmm.
What's next, Magic Man?
Are you gonna stay
There's
on
nothing
this
of
thing?
note in this room, correct, at this point?
Not anymore.
I have to be on the disc.
Other than the crystal things that y'all never grabbed. That are embedded into the wall.
Should we try and grab some of those?
Yeah, the things
Dark
that refract to
visits
the
the
light.
hand.
this big.
Yeah. Okay.
That's probably the only thing of note per se.
Can I go over there and look at it? How is it attached to the wall?
The ceiling.
I
It's
have
not
wings.
actually in the ceiling, but it's like at the top of the wall.
I have wings.
Okay.
Can I look at it?
Nope. You
Yeah.
fly and spikes come out of you.
Does it seem like it can just come out?
It's embedded into the wall, and there are definitely prongs that hold it in. Like a screw.
Okay. And I can take a dagger and see if I can pry out each one.
War
How
is
deep underground are we?
Actually, wait.
You have to roll.
I was going to
27.
use my Tinkerer's kit to undo it. Because I have those. I have one of those.
I think you
There's
still
one
roll.
between each set of pillars,
Alright.
so
8. Do I get all 8?
roll
She's gonna make you roll for it.
What am I rolling?
a sleight of hand.
Maybe.
Do not get advantage because
No, that's fine.
I'll need you to roll 4 of them.
Oh, okay.
So what's the first one?
23.
I managed to get it out relatively alright. You break off the prongs.
That's fine. I knew the prongs were going to come out from this. I'm not really trying to keep the prongs because the prongs are still in the wall, right? Okay, then yeah.
he doesn't care what the shape of the ring looks like afterwards. He just wants to stop.
Yeah.
And you did.
27.
You managed to get this one out. Even better than the last one, you don't even risk scratching it.
Nice.
War is expensive.
First one was scratched.
29.
I'm not answering you.
And the last one you said?
7.
No.
17. 17.
37.
This one might as well have just been phased out of the
The
wall.
stone disappears.
The stone just goes, yes, here, I am here for you. It just falls into your hand.
Oh yes, master.
That's 2. You discover that these stones are not like pointed at the back. They're just completely round, like rounded. They're like egg shaped.
Egg shape.
We like egg shapes.
Alright.
Faceted. And they're kind of sparkly. They produce their own light. It's a very soft mat.
Oh.
Very much still on the figure.
Come here. Give me your thing for what you're writing that you have them on. Give me your paper. Where are you writing it? This little area where you don't have much room.
Can you make your ice things hollow?
What do you mean?
You think you can make like the 5 foot by 5 foot like you,
Mhm.
and you can shape it however you want. So
Yeah.
if you make it hollow and just have it like a wing.
Yeah.
I'm not there, but seatbelt. Give him a fucking seatbelt. Put him there. Make the thing.
The only downside of that, because I've talked to Megan about that, is that if it is prolonged exposure, you will take cold damage.
Well, it's not gonna be there for long. It goes up fast.
He's just gonna be attached to the ground after that. He's just gonna be stuck to the ground and can't get out.
No,
We'll
I'm
see
dying.
to figure it
You
out.
dead ass told him to
To
make
put him
it.
in a car seat.
Put him in a seat.
Put him in a car
I
seat.
held his hand through this
Wrap
first
him
fight.
in.
I did. I'm not there. But just Elliot to Denver. There's an idea.
Don't want to humiliate him that way, and Eula has
He's
an
fallen
idea.
off like what, 2 or 3
Eula has
times?
an idea that Eula's about to do.
Okay.
Because while he's
Well-
falling off, this is what Eula was doing, so at this point Eula, I'm assuming, would be done.
Okay. Now, if you have a better idea and it works, cool. But if not, remember, car
Put him
seat.
in the bag. Eula uses her own shit to get him up there.
Exactly, I'm just gonna walk up behind him and just... you'll be out in a second, just put him in the back.
You don't have to do with it.
Then the long came Susie early on the morning.
Goes in the bag, just starts singing. Him vibing.
Bebop and Blueberry.
Alright, so into the bag I go.
Into the bag you go.
Into the unknown.
What? It starts having like an ear. Like, 2 people cannot ride at the same
Oh
time.
shit. Okay, I guess it's a good idea that I grabbed this.
Right.
You'll find out why later.
Does it have its own page?
Apparently it's special. I was just gonna say crystals. Apparently they're special. They have a name.
Right.
Yule doesn't know this. Yule will find this out later.
You will remember this.
Alright. So at this point I just kind of walk up by Aramis after he's slid off the back and I'm just working on the gems. Finish the last one.
Mm-hmm.
I just walk up behind Aramis like,
You
hey,
just-
just put him in a bag.
She doesn't even really tell you. She just kidnaps you.
Yep. And then I stand on it.
Alright, make your deck save.
Fails.
Immediately fails, lands on the titties and bounces up.
Fails. Nobody.
32!
Fine.
Fails. Nobody's there to know that Eula failed. Eula gets up. Easy.
She's like, oh, it took you guys so long.
32, just kind of... They said this was wobbly. This is like super firm. It's not even moving.
Like, you could dance on this.
Eula's like, how the fuck did
Sorry,
that fall
her
off?
titties and her ass balance her out better.
Eula's like, how
Equal
did
weight,
that-
you know?
Weight distribution.
Yeah, I didn't have that.
But you also are just kind of sitting there, like you're kind of shifting your feet a little bit. You're like, rocking. And you're just like, so is this tile gonna disappear? Ever?
I'll be fine. The other two already went through it. I wouldn't die. They would have screamed.
That's what you think.
That's
And then
exactly it. It's like they would have screamed.
We all lived
I'll be
yeah,
fine.
We're like, so we all did the same stupid shit.
We all had faith in each other.
We followed
Wrong.
Scarab. Why? That was the stupidest decision we ever made.
We
You-
followed Prince Scaramouche.
So how are you standing on this whenever it manages to get
I'm
all the
just
way
kind
up?
of-
They went all three of you? Uh-huh.
Just looking.
You feel the ceiling touch the top of your head. And then you watch as you just pass through.
Interesting.
And
And
just,
to you watch Eula just vibe out the
Just
floor.
vibe on the ground. Interesting.
just emerge
Took
from
you
the
so long.
Where's Aramis?
Aramis is having trouble with the disc. I had to put the training wheels on.
So you put him in the bag?
Yes.
You guys are mean.
You can't hear this. You're in the bag.
You were in bag jail.
Hey,
I
look.
pull you out of the bag.
So anytime we have more dexterous stuff,
Well, we died, darling. This is the afterlife.
Out of character in the
I'm
moment.
here to guide us.
Out of character. Eula made it look like a breeze because she had the visual warning. Scare really went. What happened? What happens?
Exactly. It was like, okay, I'll let that one go first.
Scare really went. It moved.
Yeah, you'll know why two of us fall.
And then she went. So I gotta stand just like this. Stance. Bend the knees a little bit. Easy.
I know how to
Hips
surf
into
now.
it.
I've danced like a lot. I know how to balance myself. Danced on a wire, on top of a pole.
You said just like pole dancing, man. You gotta get right in the center. Keep your center of gravity good.
Only if you pay enough.
Okay. Anyways, so you have emerged from this building that you've spent the last 6 hours.
It's pretty dark now, isn't it? Because did we take a rest and then come here, or is it in the morning or afternoon?
Give me a moment, I really
Is it in the
can't.
afternoon or evening? Let me rephrase that.
We came early morning.
So it's afternoon. Okay.
The sun is still out.
Yeah, we had
We had literally woken up.
our rest after a drinking contest with Scarab. We went and talked to Meadow. And then we did Eula at the lake. And I
Oh.
believe we took a nap after that.
Yeah, we did a full rest after that.
You guys
Yeah, rest and manner.
How-
Then we prepped and went to the fortress.
left the dungeon you've spent the last 6 hours in.
To the
Hasn't been
manor,
6 hours.
I
Been like
feel
4 and a
like
half.
shit.
Wonderful. Would you like to step into the side of my ship?
Totally. I go into my special side door of the ship.
I'm gonna dispel this in the middle of the night and make a stall for me to fix this shit. Cause I'm tired of bag. You have to put everybody in a car seat.
I'm not in a bag. I'm in
They're
my
in the
special door
manor. The
that's
manor's on the
ship.
side,
Is
remember?
the manor still active?
It has to be activated, doesn't it?
Is it?
Has to be
It's like
activated
a
every
24 hour
hours.
Aramis had it on the way down here, so it had to be at least reactivated that night before.
Okay.
Or
It's a
in the morning.
24-hour thing, and
Yeah.
it hasn't been 24 hours, and I rode here.
It's been like 3 months in real life.
It's been less than 24 hours.
Look, y'all went through a few things.
Whose fault is that?
Seriously.
So,
through this shit?
you guys are heading back to the manor? You guys
Yep.
get back to the manor? Is there anything y'all want to do, or are y'all just fucking sleeping?
I'm gonna
Gonna
take some time for a while to.
take some time for
That
a
thing I said
while.
earlier.
I'm gonna take some time to see if I can kind of. You know what? I'm gonna talk to Kai actually. Eula's gonna think about trying to do this, and it's like, wait, I probably need to talk to an expert.
Teammate therapist.
Alright, so y'all have made it back to the manor. Ba-ding, ba-doom.
Eula just kind of disappears for a little bit. About 30 minutes later.
Take a nap time.
About 30 minutes later. Kai, darling, could I borrow you for a second?
Goddamn. Now I'm in the kitchen trying to eat my cake.
You can bring your cake.
Okay.
So, how do you use the tea, and can I have some?
So this was probably a bad idea.
I
Because
mean,
of addiction. Until I get more, like, medications that help cure addiction.
I have medications that can help cure addiction if needed, but this is...
But will you want to use them if you're addicted?
Well, you can use them as well. I've given you my anti-addiction down payment. You have the small bag of dust.
Wait, what?
Eula gave you a bag of one use of Greater Restoration dust in case you got addicted.
That didn't help as well, though.
Well, that's because we didn't use it. We used the Paladin placebo, didn't we? Okay.
Not anymore. At least I don't think so.
I don't know.
Paladin placebo is basically it's one of those drugs that's supposed to.
How much does it cost to buy some of this placebo of the Paladins?
Depends on the paladin you buy it from.
Okay. How much?
I don't know when it was the price of that shit. I always got my stuff from the temple.
It's
Because
free!
It's the use of like medical supplies that they stocked it because I was like a traveling cleric.
So it's free. You just gotta go
For
pick it up.
me.
Awesome. Can you go pick it up then? I feel like I'm kind of in a time-sensitive scenario.
I kind of feel like I'm addicted to a drug.
Damn it.
I feel like I'm in a
I might have
time-sensitive scenario. No, I'm not telling you that shit.
I might have sent a shit ton of my guards to go pick up more lotuses.
So, I might be in a time-sensitive scenario.
Drugs then.
So, our friend that we talked to still exists currently, but seems to be slowly weakening over time.
What friend?
Me? But not me. Past
You're
me.
dying, Eula!
I
The
know.
one
Your,
that you
your prayers
kidnapped?
finally got answered.
The one that you kidnapped?
Yes.
Yes.
I've already got that. I already had the time down.
I was making the prices.
Oh, okay.
I don't care.
I gotta pay for shit now? Damn.
But I would like to see if I can try to figure out what the spell was that was
That's
used.
what I need to text.
She's texting me.
Dose, not does.
You're
Fucking
like the only
dyslexic.
reason you didn't, suffer as bad as you did. is
One
because I had
does.
more difficulty using it last time, right?
Exactly, that's why I'm asking you now and not just gun-hoing it.
It's pretty gross.
One time. Last time.
One time.
No more drugs.
Just tell me how it
You
works.
don't get to keep my drugs at
One
the
time.
end.
Okay, that's fine.
Don't have any more because
So-
I still don't know that Eula has
Do
a bunch of
do
lotus
we
flowers
do we
coming.
sip it? Do we smoke it? We incensed it, right?
Sipping and smoking are two different things. Those are things that happen
Do we
to get you
inject
higher
it?
or lower. No!
Just let me know it.
When the campaign's over, I would love to see what happens.
Just cuts, squeezes lotus into it.
No. Yes, we burned it as an incense.
I love how you said you cut and then squeeze. I was just thinking, shove that shit in the powder and slice and dice, bitch.
No, Eula's like finger cut open and then just take the lotus and squeeze the juice into it.
I was just thinking, shove
Dry
it
them
in
out,
the lotus,
crush it into a
slice.
powder.
Dry them out,
And burn it like
crush them into a powder. burning like it's Scott.
No. Dry it, crush it into powder.
Why are you taking so many notes?
Because I'm pretty sure at one point we're probably going to sell this as a drug.
Ah, who touched my flute?
Aren't we? I mean, that's why the one ship was being used. Correct?
In my little drug ship, but the lotuses aren't here. Are we?
I know, but
are we? Okay, well, that's
we
for
have
another.
an item that lets us jump back and forth between planes of reality. I think we can pick them up.
I didn't know if we were gonna have a wider. Apparently,
When did you eventually gonna?
I feel like we should
She basically wiped that whole Lotus blade.
We're gonna have a wider.
Kai's like, I know exactly where to get Lotuses, Eula.
Yeah.
I go back and I'm like,
It's not white.
Cindy,
This is
Eula,
a-
why are there so more
No. There is a massive range, and I only had them get like 250 lotuses. That is.
Wait, what?
Shut up! You don't even know that.
You know, I'm still.
Is that you that said that?
No, that's Denver.
Okay. I was like, wait, what?
I have 250 lotuses.
I know that you have them. It's
Open one of
Elliot.
those doors.
I
It
just
was
not.
to that fucking Lotus thing.
Which is why I have told you
that you
details of
let
how to
his
use it.
guards have been gone, and it wasn't just one of them plucking one and went. Like, I would have loved to open the door, and there was just one left
One
there.
more for it.
He was
Just
really trying to make sure he got it, and he just like
You see him like switch over to a tiny pair of scissors.
he just freezes, and you
just
look.
freezes, looks at it, and then just goes, picks it up and walks off.
Eula's just like nothing to see here, nothing to see.
He was like, somebody else is making more fortune.
We all know Eula has some kind of like branded Eula symbol on these things. It's like I'm pretty sure that's an E. No, it's not.
That's an F. There's a smudge.
EA Sports.
No, we are not sponsored by them in any way, and do not condone.
We used to be a real country, and now we can't even joke about being sponsored by EA.
I think that's an E. Aramis, why are you making Warforged and sending it to the...
Alright, so, I get all the stuff
clearly
from Kai.
an E for Eugene.
I get all the stuff from Kai. Figure out how to do it. And are we smoking together? Smoking alone?
We're not
smoke together.
smoking. This is where you're at.
I mean, technically it's
No.
being smoked. We're just not smoking it. We're in the room with it.
Are we
being smoked.
inhaling the lovely essence of this flower together?
The milk of the lily.
That's it. You can't have it anymore.
Eula, you can't do drugs alone. It's only good to do them together.
Two drugs with friends.
She wants to do hard drugs, and we're like, no, Eula, no.
Well, darling, if you'll step into my office and I open up one of the bags.
Which bag?
The construct upkeep and repair bag.
Hold
Anyways.
this. Where have you been in all of this?
He said he was
Standing
asleep.
right there.
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
Well, I
I
waited
was
about
standing
like
right there while y'all
15,
did it.
30 minutes after
Like,
we got back.
In the manner, I'm assuming y'all were talking about this like in the like living area, and Scare's just like laying on the couch. He's like, "Don't do drugs
I was
alone.
eating cake. Yeah, so wherever I got to eat cake.
Don't do drugs
Just English
alone." Why is he still naked?
Because he keeps taking it off. He's a nudist.
If this takes longer than a day, it's Eula's fault.
So, you guys are setting up to go do drugs.
Can I get to hold on to the bag?
Aramis,
Yeah.
where are
The bag
you in
is-
this drug-induced coma?
I'd say I am not in a drug-induced coma. I'd say
Well, your mom wants to do drugs and ask Kai to help.
I don't really
Your
want
mom
to.
and your therapist want to do drugs together.
The moment when they're not able to get out of the bag, and Scare's just like cuddled the shit out of this bag, and they're like,
It's close.
ends up wasting a year of their life because they just can't get out.
No, I mean,
So-
Eula's not handing the bag to anybody. She just sets it on the floor and just goes into it. So it's in the middle of the floor.
He's gonna cuddle it.
Just gonna poke my head in for a little bit. So why are
Oh, you might enjoy this. We're trying to figure out how to understand magic.
He comes down from his shower with Meadow and is like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
You want to go understand magic? You want to learn some magic?
always? But I don't know if I want to take drugs to do it.
I mean, it might be the only way to discover the magic, so it's up to you.
little elevation moment and ring up any
I don't
other
really know if
magical
it'll do
things.
exactly what she wants to do because it's more definitely just for memory.
I don't believe so.
Well, according to our previous us, our previous me.
You mean it wasn't abjuration, divination, necromancy, or transmutation?
You guys have a way to like fix it if I get strung out by this stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's even so not convincing. You know way to fix it by getting like strung up on it, yeah? Yeah.
Insight check.
Inside check though.
Cause you look
Nah, this is your passive stuff.
29. That's my passive
roll that
deception. My passive deception is a 29.
I gagged her.
She's the whole thing because you said that.
That's not fair. I rolled a 19
Well,
for a total of 21.
I just know you too well. I know how to.
you fully 100% trust your mom.
Yeah. I'm not actually lying. We have a way to fix it. It's
Exactly.
persuasion. That's also a passive 29.
I'm just saying. I learned the
You'll
hard way that
fully
you
believe
should
it.
just trust your mom.
I do have magical ways to do things.
Yeah, you will fully believe there's a way to fix it.
What is it? It's the
You are not the most confident with her answer. No,
I have
she had a little moment last.
one use of diamond just so I can fix his.
Euless is gonna be.
I've got 3. You know, I probably should have asked before I just put this in. Have one. Okay.
He's like, I'm sorry, I stole your chocolate.
I just thought about that. I was like,
Oh, that's fucking open.
I was like, wait a minute. I didn't even ask. 1 second.
Oh, that's fucking up. He was pulling the chocolate out, then when he was pulling ass. Me and Dimber for you. I take Dimber shit, Dimber takes my shit.
He caught himself.
I didn't stop and ask when I was eating the sour candies last time. I ate one. I ate like 2 and then went, hey, Dimber, these aren't yours, right?
He's like, no, yours.
Very like this.
We love them.
Very, very close to this.
Years of experience.
So, you doing drugs with us or not, kid?
Why?
You should always do drugs with your
Sure.
mother first.
Why not? What could possibly go wrong?
Please step into my office. Yula now opens the back to both of you.
For ratio, was it just like 1 flower per person that did it last time?
I think so.
No,
It might have been 2. Who the fuck touched my
I
face?
really
one
need to
flower.
know.
What licked me?
It was 1.
You fucking weird ass cat.
What is it, a weird ass cat?
Have him. We'll set up.
Alright, so how do we set up? Because you listen to me like, okay, so how does this actually get set up?
You listen
Last
to
time I
me.
just kind of fucked around and let you do all the work.
Oh, last time you just kind of fucked it.
No, I have all of my flowers that have been tried out. I used 1 for each, and I have the 3, and I grind them up, and I make it into the thing where I had my little incense, and it kind of looks like my little altar area, right? This is the part where you have to get holy.
Oh. Well, I'm pretty holy already, so.
Well, you guys didn't do so great last time.
Well, I wasn't trying to be holy then.
I prayed to the god of memories. And so like my time
What's the
for
god of memory's name again? I forget.
I can't pronounce it very well. It's like
Kai pronounced it. Yula writes it down.
Yes. It's like it has an M and an N at the beginning. I can't pronounce it.
Nesmeril.
It's
Timber, please stop.
Marezamal.
here. Let me Google it real quick because that's where I can find it faster, and I will try to pronounce it.
That's what Megan's doing.
Yes. Cool. Yeah. I was like, I butcher it every time.
Monesian.
That's not correct.
Memento Sunday.
I think we should go with different ways.
Minimas.
I think it's like Nimousin.
Nimausen. Nimausen. Limousine.
I was right.
No, Nemausen.
It says Nemausen.
It was close. Good job. So
Why does Eula's not work? Because it says Limousine, she goes Nemausen.
But first to somebody else.
Some weird eldritch being pops out of nowhere. Oh, this was wrong.
Anyway, so Aramis,
So,
if you're
write it
going to-
down.
also telling you this. So yeah, you have to pray for what you want for the guidance that you need.
Got it.
So
I'm sorry, I could not hear you very well. What did you say?
you have to get holy. I prayed
You'll
to
have an entire page
Nezumin,
filled
which
out
is the god
step-by-step
of memory,
order.
for
What's
like
new?
what you wanted to do. So
And
you
just-
have to pray for
And
guidance.
just hands it off to a warforged, who just takes it and walk off.
What the fuck? So yeah. So my
Are we
little
doing this at the
thing,
gazebo, or we want to do it like in one of the rooms?
wherever you want
Okay.
to have this, like,
Prayer's
I
not
assume wherever rats were. I said
usually my shtick.
Gazebo.
So-
We'll say we're at the gazebo. That was like something that would have been done before then. So we'll say we're at the gazebo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Outside.
So,
The meditation
So
gazebo.
my little praying for your detail here is not just like out. I first like bullet points. Thank her for the last time that she's helped us because we succeeded in that. Ask for the guidance in like completing this memory thing, and that I get to be like there and present for what Yula is trying to find.
okay. You'll.
That
Aramis,
was what
are you
I
doing?
prayed for.
Aramis,
Can you-
what are
Can
It
you
doesn't
pray to
always have to
more
be
than one god, or does it just have to be one?
I mean, you can pray to whoever, but for the specific thing that we're kind of doing, we're trying to retrieve memories. So choose your god of memory. It doesn't have to be Grecian, I guess, but those are my gods.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know any gods of memory. I just know.
There's this one that
I
Kai
just
just said,
told you. Like,
and it is.
Well,
Yula says it.
he had told me I could pray to my own one, but I don't know any ones other than the one that he just said.
You can choose to pray to any god or goddess you know. It will
Should
be
I?
Me.
you could also
I
do
was-
something that I've done before.
I love
Is just
Aramis.
pray to
Tell
the
me
god
why
that you know,
praying to
and
a
ask
god
them
would
to
be
pass it along to
racist.
the god that needs it, or can help it.
Put it in the god's delivery box.
Basically, yeah.
Jeremy,
What?
Would
I love
praying-
Aramis, but tell me why
um,
praying to the gods was even racist.
Would
It's
praying
like
to
your god's not
Mistra
praying.
in this
What I mean
situation
by
be
who?
advisable?
What
did
was
you
that?
Would praying to Mistra in this situation be appropriate?
You could, I suggest not.
Why? You told me we were going to be understanding magic. You lied.
We are. It's just Mistress
will-
doesn't like this magic.
Also, probably tell you that you don't really probably have to pray. It's gonna happen whether you want it to or not. There are drugs here.
Drugs. This
That-
is your god. These drugs.
No, the drugs is gonna make it happen. The praying is to use that magic-wise to make sure it's the correct way to use it. If you want to get high, don't pray at all.
A how-to guide.
You know, I'm kind of getting second thoughts about
That's
this
as
whole
cool as
ordeal.
that, but basically how it would work, right? It's gonna happen. I'm just praying to
Pray
the point where I
to
want
the
to go.
memory god that Kai prays to.
If he wants to pray to Mistra, he can
You
certainly
can pray to whoever you want.
We're gonna talk to Mr. later.
God damn, they stress me out.
I'd say part of me really wants to
I
just
was
sort of
gonna
be
go
like,
for it.
"Hello, Mr. Ma'am, can you?" Let's say, "Can you please like just un-oopsie daisy this one so my mom can reconnect with her previous self?" I'd say I promise she'll use it responsibly, and if she doesn't, I'll make her use it responsibly. And I'm asking instead of just doing it like the last guy did.
That's what you do.
Okay,
Cannon.
do you want to do that? Yes or no?
Is it going to make your life harder?
I have no
know.
idea. That's the thing about
Figure it out if we go.
But
Just
that
gotta
is
do
what
it.
Aramis would do, so Aramis should do it.
You know what? Sure, why not? Let's make it
Followed my
interesting.
instructions.
Do it.
I didn't really tell you who to pray to, offered you an option, said you just gotta pray for guidance.
You
Hope
let
for
us
the
know
best.
this. You let us know this because of the prayer. So.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't even have to be vocal, so like my prayer probably wouldn't have been vocal.
Yep. So I'm gonna get down. I'm going to pray and correctly pronunciate the god's name.
What was it?
I does not know.
Nimozine.
Nemausin.
Nimozine.
Nemozine.
Nimozine.
Nemozine. He's a limousine.
It's like
It's a limousine, but with an N.
Limousine. Pray to Limousine. It's like, hey, how you doing? I was really wondering if I could get some assistance with locating a specific memory from a past life. Specifically,
Look at Yula actually doing it because they just were on this trip last time.
Yulia's time with the creation of the dungeon and the spell that she used to make her copy.
What? I think my ears misheard you.
Sarah, are you just taking a nap this whole time?
Hey, Nimazine, how you doing? Was wondering if I could get some of your assistance with locating a
baby girl, how
memory
you
from
doing?
a past life. Specifically the one that Yulia had with her creation of the dungeon, and specifically the spell she used to make the copy of herself. Thanks. I have wine. I don't know if that's something you like. I've got ore, I got some grapes. I could make like an offering later. I don't really know what you do. I'll talk to Kai.
Just ask Mistra, do you like push pops?
And yeah, that's about what Eula's prayer is, because Eula says she's religious, and she kind of is. She doesn't. She's not like an idiot, but yeah. But she doesn't really do the whole praying thing.
I'll do that tongue thing.
She's bad.
Come on, did you get a good rundown of how good you
Aramis and Eula, I need you to make a d20 roll.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Am I adding anything to it?
Eula did a lot better this time.
No.
Well, this is great. This is wonderful. This
So
is
you got to add
absolutely
guidance to it?
cool. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
He rolled a 1.
No.
You rolled a 2.
No.
A 3.
Yeah.
God damn.
18.
Alright. Duly noted.
Too high, you failed.
And a good prayer. If I was a cleric, this would pass my divine intervention check.
Why didn't you tell Megan you were going to try to do this shit? Now she has to go to
She
up.
knew this last session.
Why didn't you get your shit ready? You knew he was going to do this.
I said, alright, I'm doing this whenever we get back.
Or it's been a week. I've
It
had
hasn't
things
actually.
It hasn't been a week. We just played Thursday.
I'm gonna put this out here. I have been very busy.
In 5 days.
So free.
I work from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m.
She did.
Go get that money,
You know
money,
what
money.
sucked? I had to get it for the tinker.
I literally
That sucks.
started in.
I almost cried. I know the teacher that, like, whose classroom I also got up at 4 a.m. this morning. I'm like, what the fuck, lady?
Kai, you don't have to roll this game. Why you gotta
Because
be
he's
so
more religious
religious?
than y'all.
I've
You
done
gotta
it
be
before.
such a holy
He also
man.
asked us to be the guide. He just witnesses this.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for any memory recollection. I don't want to dig down memory
I
lane.
don't
I
need
know
a life lesson. I just want an ice cream.
I was like, I already know my memories.
Did you watch
Don't really
Bluey?
want to relive
Stop
some of
touching
them.
my butt.
Sorry. Did you watch Bluey?
Hmm?
Did you watch Bluey?
Pieces.
Yeah, that's a quote from Bluey. I don't want a valuable life lesson. I just want an ice cream.
That's a good quote. I don't think I've seen that episode, but
You
feel
can
like
watch
I
it. You can watch all of
fine.
them. You just ask for the Disney stuff.
I feel like
I
I
have
should,
my brothers fishing.
I feel like you should get Denver.
I do, I just
Bluey
don't watch
shirt.
TV a lot. I really should. And honestly,
With
Bluey's one of the ones
Healer.
I won't judge him on. I like Bluey.
with the healer dad.
Okay.
Hear me out.
Gotcha.
Hear me out.
He's like, I want to dad shirt.
If it was for the fact that Denver watched Bluey because of watching it with a kid, not just Denver going,
Hey, Bluey is very much a life lesson, and it's honestly, most people consider it as it's actually more for the adults.
For the parents, that's how
It's-
they wrote the story-wise, but it's written in that it will hold the kids' attention.
Yeah, but it's for parents, because, like, you are a good mom.
It's like, it's okay if
Thanks.
you mess up.
I mean, there's some deep undertones, like miscarriage and stuff. Something that a kid would not get.
I mean, I did technically start it with children, and I'm probably going to have to watch it on my own because I work with children now, so
You
I
can
need
use
to be
it
up to
as
date.
like some of your movie days. We're gonna put on Bluey. I
don't think we get to have movies.
Mom!
But yeah.
Dad! Bingo! Bluey!
On a disturbing note, someone put the dad from Bluey on their smash cake.
I mean, I'm
What
not
is a
furry,
smash
but
cake?
It's, you make a cake, and you put pictures of people you want to smash. And someone went, hear me out, the dad from Bluey. And I was like,
I'm not a furry.
I will
but, like, he was a
understand
human
why,
man, yes.
because he is like the model father figure.
And husband, like,
And husband.
he's fantastic.
He's a really good.
He's a good supportive partner.
just saying, that is what
does a
someone
lot.
said. Someone went, hear me out.
And apparently he's got a really good dad bod according to the story lore.
That was the same smash cake
This is
where the
voice.
girl said, hear me out, Frankie from One Piece.
Now that one I'm not too sure unless she's insinuating like he can make the perfect toy for her
I mean,
with his body. Because
You guys
he
made me
can.
regret me.
You're the one who said, wait a minute, now we just gotta fill the void.
How do you think?
Cut out.
How do you think I feel? I am right there with you.
You don't cut out our long silences.
No, because we're not silent.
I
If
told
we're
Megan-
silent, then maybe.
I told our DM that we needed to make a smash cake, but we had to have different levels of smash, which is unholy things smashing. A one night stand to say we did it.
So a tiered cake, and then each tier has different pictures on it.
I guess
3-tier cake.
I don't know if I do tiers or just like
No,
Someone's
3-tier
face.
cake because more cake.
more cake.
More cake.
It's the same amount of cake. but you
Big
stack
bottom
it or
one.
not.
You know what I mean? No, because if it's a tier cake, you have like 3 cakes, and then another 3 cakes, and then 3 more cakes. So that's like
Oh, I'm
9
not doing
cakes.
that many cakes, Tipper, no. Just doing
Cake.
3 different sheet cakes.
That's not how all tiers have to work.
But a good tier.
It's too much cake.
No.
And the ones that eat your guys' smash cake at the end.
I want to smash my face into y'all smash this cake.
Gamer has to be a part of the smash cake. It's funny.
Hey.
Gamers would be a bunch of furries.
Denver would like to make its own smash cake and let's let people see it.
Furry.
I'm just gonna have that picture from my wallet on my smash
Megan.
cake.
What?
I'm gonna have that picture
Oh.
from my wallet on the cake. You guys know my wallet.
Anyway,
She hates it.
this has been delightful.
Drugs!
And as much as I would really love
Let's go
to
back to a
keep
PG
it
comment.
going,
Let's go back to a PG setting. So we're doing drugs.
PG-13 setting.
So,
Yeah, because 13-year-olds are doing drugs.
I mean, this, the
you
United
love
States.
beat
Yep.
Aramis as to who goes first.
No way!
I I'm sure this comes as a surprise to everybody. Eula is the only one who is like witnessing the memory actively. Like,
I'm in it. Y'all are just on the outside looking through a window.
yes.
Through the window!
You're more watching it through Eula's eyes, both you and Aramis.
You live in it.
Eula is.
And guess what? I'm in you. So.
No.
God damn, I hate you guys so very much. But you guys basically witness the same thing. Eula is aware that she is there and she can move. She cannot really interact.
That's fine.
You are specifically trying to find the spell that she used.
To make the copy.
Okay.
The true copy, apparently.
You see Yulia. Let me make sure I have this right. There it is.
Why did I take drugs before bed?
You see her collecting over the course of a few days a diamond.
About how big? Hand size. I'm going to like specific details, or you can say that I can get specific details, but I'm going for the details in this.
Make an insight check.
Let me make sure I'm in the right tab. This will be the tab. Is it insight?
Mm-hmm.
26.
So strong. Your insight's not that good.
Yeah, I don't have expertise or proficiency in it. I'm sure jack of all trades.
Your knowledge of like spell components would guesstimate it's probably about 1,000 gold worth of a diamond.
That's a big diamond. Mostly, guess what? I have 1 diamond that's worth 5,000.
Alright.
You also see a marble box that is lined with gold. Kind of looks similar in size to a coffin.
Oh, that's not good.
Coffin size. Who's dead?
And you see her cut away roughly 1 cubic inch of flesh.
Her own?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know what this is. Oh, dude. I've only vaguely read about spells like this, but I didn't think they were actually
Is it 1
possible.
cubic inch of flesh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So when Lula has just, bandage,
Now then,
cubic inch sized.
Hey, I get 1 HP back every 10 minutes, so I have a ring.
It's gonna be a scar situation.
you see her place the flesh within the casket-looking box.
Okay.
And then you see her slash across her hand.
Okay.
You see her take crystal,
Crystal or the diamond from earlier?
not the diamond.
Okay.
The diamond she has held in her other hand.
Okay.
The crystal you see her like take and begin to crush it with her bleeding hand so that her blood is mixing with it.
Okay.
You can make a history check. Eula?
Is anybody else wanting to make these checks also, seeing how they're seeing it?
Not everyone can make every check.
I was like,
I
I don't
know,
think we get
but
to make it.
I was just wondering if they...
We get whatever you get, because, we're 3 rights.
Yeah, this is kind of your shebang, so.
24.
I'm here mostly to make sure that you get pulled out at the end. Keep all hands and feet inside, right? And then I'm like, time to
it is
get off.
very similar in appearance to the crystals you pulled from the wall.
Those
And you
crystals.
notice when they are broken, they have a dull orange-yellow glow, and they kind of glare a bit. And you just watch as she keeps, crushing this crystal with her bleeding hand. The blood is mixing with this, but it's not overtaken the golden glow of the crystal. forms a fine powder with the crystal and is still mixing more of her blood till it becomes more of a paste. And then she...
Okay, wait 1 second. After they mix the blood and it's still glowing, she added what to it?
Like, it becomes a fine powder. She crushes the stone till it's a fine
Okay.
powder. And continues to mix her blood in with it until it forms a paste. She places it in what appears to be a mold and leaves for a while.
What does the mold look like?
Small, tiny rectangle, probably about the size of a stick of chalk.
Anything special about it?
Not particularly.
Where is the mold? Is it in the casket or is it the ground?
It's just on the ground in light. Once it dries, you see that she comes back. And she starts writing a magic circle with this stick around the casket
Okay.
and along the edges of it. And it takes a long time for her to complete it. Your sense of time is questionable here because you can't see the sun, but it takes what you would guess to be 3 days before she completes the circle.
Okay.
It
What
is tedious and intricate.
I am taking everything I can to memorize every detail of this circle.
Fucks up one line, summons a different demon. Fuck!
So,
I will tell you, it will be very difficult because when it came to the circle, the memory started to get blurrier.
My drugs are wearing it.
is there any way I can force it to stabilize or try something to force it to stabilize?
What would you do?
No, wait, no. Limousine, I got more quarters. It's like the car wash. It starts beeping. You're like, wait, no, put more
I've got
quarters.
2 things that I want to see if I have something first, and then if not, I have the other thing that I would like to do. I would like to use the spell Detect Thoughts to strengthen the bond if I could. Because it has to do with memories and shit. I would like to try to pour the magic of Detect Thoughts to reaffirm the connection, if possible. Strengthen it.
You can cast the spell. The connection is strong.
So something else is starting to make it.
I have a feeling it's that person that the other person prayed to. Maybe, potentially, she's smiling, so... I don't think you're
There's a
supposed to
certain
know these
powerful
things.
magical thing that doesn't want you to know the spell.
Fuck it.
Pretty please, mister, I'll be your best friend.
Fuck it. We ball.
Can certainly try. Or something like that. That's usually what she says.
9th level spell. Foresight.
Am I gonna regret knowing what that is?
Just foresight, too.
I have the ability to see the immediate future and cannot be surprised. I have advantage on all my attacks, ability checks, saving throws, and all other creatures have disadvantage on attacks, rolls, or ability checks against me for the duration. It lasts for 8 hours.
So just to make sure that she doesn't die when it does end.
This is to foresight has the ability to mess with time, so I'm trying to.
Foresight is so you can see the immediate future.
Yes.
We've been trying to see the past.
I know, but I'm trying to flavor it because there's nothing to really do this shit. So Eula's trying something.
It's like, alright.
This is the best I've got.
So like, this one's time related. Stay up.
I'm using foresight, but I would like to flavor it to
Future.
her future,
Like
and able
this
to
immediate future.
see this.
She's like, I want to
before
see
Mr.
myself do it.
I want
Correctly.
to slide underneath the wall that Mr. put up, like a little snake mole thing.
I'm a snake snake.
I want to go into the garden without the farmer's permission,
I'm a snake snake.
and potentially get my head chopped off in the process.
The farmer's gonna have you for dinner. And that farmer is Mistra.
Yep.
Baghdad kids.
I've got one escape plan if it all goes to shit. That's it. And if that fails, I'm fucked.
Fairly certain Mistra overpowers the god I pray to, so if that happens, I can't help you. I asked one god for help.
I got
and
one
it's a
thing
minor
that
god.
might hold her off for like 2 seconds.
I have a more minor god that I asked for it.
Yeah, I don't really. You know what? That is something I just thought about. Eula doesn't fuck with gods, she fucks with eldritch abominations. That's what she deals with. I got Fred, I got Barney Barnaby, I got Potato.
I'm gonna die.
Their vote of confidence is staggering.
Okay.
I have not used that spell since I got it. Save that for a fight with Kieran. Excuse the fuck me.
You're excused.
Why
Well,
so
ex-
many dice?
Well, excuse me, princess.
Stop it.
Do you want to grab it? It should be behind you.
Oh, you mean mini dice? Okay. But you meant mini. Dice. Don't do this. Why are you getting that dice? Stop it.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what he was saying because his mic peaked.
I said, why are they that dice?
What, are they D100s?
They're D20s. Multiple.
Evens or odds?
Odds.
Ruh-roh, Raggy, you are in danger.
Okay. One moment.
I'm scared. I thought those were boobies for a second. They're glasses. That you just tap out through your boobies. They're glasses. I got to start all this magic out for me. Hey, Aramis, this is a Denver question.
Mm-hmm.
How many 9th level spell slots do you get at level 20?
1.
You still only have one. Okay. For some reason, I thought the wizards might get a second level 9 spell slot at level 20. But
There is a boon that grants you a second 9th level spell slot,
ugh.
and because I am a moron, I do not have it.
Megan didn't let y'all get it.
And yeah, she probably wouldn't have let it us. Let's be honest.
That's correct. I did not.
My boons were all homemade boons. Let's be honest. Oh shit.
I'm gonna type it the rest of you over text.
Oh, that's not good. I heard a loud Discord bong.
Shit. I might or may not have made someone mad. I don't know.
Might or might not have.
I don't know.
You will get the answer you wish. There is a consequence.
Okay. Do I get to say anything back to this?
You can. Whether it is heard is questionable.
Hey, Megatron? Oh, sorry.
I
meant to say Megan,
where I
but...
need to for others.
Hey, Megan?
1 second, the thing is happening. Do they get any of this? Or just kind of my own shit?
They hear this because they are seeing it through you.
Okay. So, do you just want to say this next part? Do you want to say this out loud?
I do not think you want to.
Okay. Well, I was just saying if they heard it, would they hear this part? Or just that first bit?
I have no idea what you said. I'm
Okay.
trying to type. Please.
So I will. Yeah, sorry. I will let you type. So, Aramis,
Yeah?
how you doing?
I don't like the way you phrased that.
Dimmer was saying since they're watching it through his eyes, don't they hear it? And everything that's said, and he was saying,
You fucker! Okay, that's just Denver, but fuck! Oh no!
You knew what you were doing.
I knew what I was doing.
You also now know that spell.
Oh shit!
You have memory of it.
Oh fuck! Yeah, no, but that was what I said whenever I heard the voice.
I will actually share this because he is correct.
you took time to text everything to Dimmer silently?
Well, not all of it. There was only part of it that they would know. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Yeah, they don't know the spell that you... I guess... I don't know how they don't know that, though.
Oh shit.
You don't know.
I don't know. I'm saying I don't know how any of the way you sent to him, they wouldn't know. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck.
You chose it.
I did. I did what I thought I needed to. And I have no regrets.
I will say, for everybody who is witnessing the
Ellen, this
memory,
is important.
this symbol gets burned into your eyes, but you know it's not your eyes it's burned into, it's Eula's.
Me!
So would we memorize the spell since we're there along with her?
Do you want to try?
I get the feeling...
And you
That's
hear
weird.
this in a distinctly feminine voice.
What about that second part? They know that?
It is told to you.
Oh, she says that second part. Okay. Yeah, you hear that, and then you hear Eula's response was, I step where I need to for others. What's another god being mad at me?
I will also tell you, a variant of this symbol will be burned like onto your forehead for the time being.
You fucker. What a pretty face.
I mean, I think it's pretty. It's just stars. It will be
Denver...
four that get burned into like your temple, where like a horn, the base of your horn is there and there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, at least you only lost your ability to do 9th level spells.
Yeah. I can live without that.
Could have been.
No, honestly, my 9th level spells don't do damage.
Could have been a lot worse. I mean, come on, Aramis. Don't you want to know what the spell is? Aramis doesn't know that you lose 9th level spell slots.
No, they heard that apparently it was told to Eula.
Yeah, like that's basically her Miranda rights.
You cannot cast 9th level spells until we have a trial. Yeah.
Yeah, but that would be if Aramis didn't attempt to see what the spell was as you went to see it.
I mean, they're seeing
He
my
did
eyes, so I
pique
don't know.
interest of wanting to know if he got to see it before Megan sent what the
does
punishment
Aramis
was.
get to see it?
Does Aramis get to remember it? Will you try?
This is before any messages are brought up, Aramis. So was Aramis trying to remember it?
You were told by Eula you were learning a important piece of magic.
That was potentially super dangerous.
I mean,
I didn't say potentially. I said it was very dangerous.
Aramis would probably look on it with mild curiosity, but he wouldn't be like, write that down. Because, like, sometimes understanding magic doesn't involve knowing how to cast it.
Level spells because you have to go to court, and I'm not going to be your judge. Or your lawyer. My bad. Wrong words. Not going to be your lawyer. Fuck you. You're done. I'm not doing drugs
You've
ever
been
again.
cut off.
I'm never giving you drugs again.
Congratulations,
So you feel pain in
you've
your
lost drug
eyes,
privileges.
but it's not actually your eyes, it's my eyes, so it's how you're seeing through my eyes. You feel pain in your eyes as that symbol seems to get seared in to Eula. Oh, honestly, I was figuring that you were going to tell me that after this is all said and done, like one of my pupils was that.
I'm taking you to Wizard Court.
I'm taking you to Wizard Court.
Hey, this is your slap on the wrist.
Yes. I know a great lawyer. Hey, Barney. Can I get a
Do
lawyer?
not. You are pushing way too far.
Anyways,
If I'm pushing it up against a big dog, I might want to have a big dog in my own corner.
we got the dogs out. Anyways,
The lion,
that is
the
what-
witch, and the audacity.
Of this bitch. It's the whole... That's Eula's entire existence.
You've been doing this whole time.
so
Your
this has
character's
been
whole bit is,
bad.
I understand there are consequences for my actions, however, I can't read.
I understand the consequences for my actions, but then again, I don't care about the consequences of my actions.
that gets told to you.
Nice.
You see the rest of the spell. She finishes drawing it, and you see time pass. Around about potentially 120-ish days. After she finishes drawing it, you notice that the circle she drew around the coffin, as well as around the lid of the vessel, like, start off glowing and sparkling a decent bit, but over the course of the 120 days, it stops. You also see, before she finishes drawing this particular circle, her grab her eyes and just scream in horrible pain. The circle did not get finished. You saw what the rest of the circle was supposed to look like. You see a similar
A glimpse at alternate
symbol
timeline.
kind of just get
Around her
burned
face.
into her face. You see it look like the chalk she used for this spell just drain away her hand that was writing the magic circle.
I get the feeling that this was part of the spell was the consequence of this, or if this was because of this bitch.
Well, given this,
Okay, so that's Mistra doing that. Got it.
that was Mistra's punishment to her.
Okay.
You watch as, like, her arm begins to deteriorate, as well as her leg that is touching the magic circle deteriorate. And
Got it.
just bleed away into nothing. Before it inevitably stops.
You full metal alchemist with this.
I didn't mean to. I hadn't watched the anime when I made this.
I know, but it's cool because it's not actually like there, but like it's still cool. What you did.
But that is all you see before you are shunted out of your memory. Your arm and leg hurt, but it is going away rapidly.
Wow.
Your eyes also hurt.
I might just go.
You knew what was happening before we did this?
You learn that this is the 10th level spell Clone.
I thought you were trying
Mastered Edition.
to.
Oh shit.
Oh, clone's a 10th level spell in
No, this is the Mastered Edition. It's a 10th level spell, Master Edition.
You know, you'd said that, you know, our friend was, you know, feeling great and that you were going to try to figure out not her spell.
She said during the fight that the only way to fix it would be from a spell that was incomplete. The only way to fix the spell that's incomplete is to complete it.
I don't think that's what she said.
That's the way I understood it.
I had a stroke trying to understand what you were just saying.
So, who wants to tell Scare that we might not need the coin?
What do you mean we might not need the coin?
You want an appointment with Mistra? Just dive into forbidden knowledge and get an appointment set up at court.
No, because then there's consequences. You could go to magic jail, which doesn't sound very fun.
It doesn't. I guess I'll have to get a good lawyer.
No.
Where are you
I
going
don't
to
want to
find
be
a-
involved further. I'm not getting called
What?
for as a witness.
What gods do I have good graces with?
Why are you needing a magic lawyer?
You heard it.
You heard it. You heard that part. I can't use 9th level spells, and I'm gonna be in court.
Okay, let me rephrase this. Why are you... No, never mind. No.
Discord.
Stupid question.
Yeah, you were there. Were you paying attention?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
I just had to do a double take.
He's like, wait a second, let me put all the pieces back together.
Let me make sure I heard this correctly. You what?
Scare up.
If he's not here, y'all are still in this.
Scare up.
Do you want to explain what you're doing, or are you just sleeping?
I probably was laying down to go sleeping.
I mean, this, if all
Well,
honesty,
because
if it didn't
she-
take very long, it was like maybe 5 minutes, like maybe 15 seconds that were in the bag, because time slows down in the bag, and I'm assuming time would also slow down in the memory, so we ain't been in here very long.
Or because you did stupid shit and now are requested for a court date, it's been a whole day.
Could have, but I bet you it's not.
Or like an hour.
But yeah, no.
Here, let's get his dream.
I thought he was just here to also learn that spell. Was he
I don't
trying
know,
to do
Megan
other
said
things?
something about that. I thought how many
You pray to a different god. He
Yeah.
needs different things.
Oh, shit.
You pray to a different god. You pray to my judge, jury, and executioner.
Well, this can only go well.
We should have done Aramis first and then be like, she disappears mid y'all's conversation.
Because, you know, if that's... Well,
Well, I
she didn't
think-
expect stupid...
I'm pretty sure what's happening is I'm coming out of the memory, and Aramis is getting left behind for a few seconds by this god. It's like, hey, wanted to talk now.
Hello,
And hey, you
man.
said you wanted protection from this? Let me tell
It's
you
nice
why
to
you
finally
need to
meet
protect
you.
your friend from this spell.
I said no. That's what she's gonna say. I feel like that's Mistra's... That's her thing.
You know why
It's
you
like,
can't
why
do
can't I
it?
do it? Because I said so. That's what Mistra's gonna say.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like,
My boss!
I'm gonna try.
You're not my mother!
I'm gonna try.
You let prestidigitates cotton out of her ear. What?
What was that?
But just because I said
Minor obligations
so.
of glasses. Sorry, I need to put these on to see through your bullshit.
I was like, where is it? Where's what? Where I asked.
Look upon my field. There's nothing there. Yeah, it's barren of fucks. Who cares about Kieran killing me? I might die from a god instead.
If it makes you feel any better, your court date's not now.
I would prefer if it's like tomorrow.
I would prefer if it's not. We have other shit to do. Let's prolong it.
I want my court date done fast so I can potentially get my spells back.
No,
No,
your
no.
court date's set for like 2 months in the future after we have to
Middle.
go here.
Middle of the fight with Kieran. She's like, Court date.
Court date.
You're like, I'm busy.
I'm doing stuff.
And her, this is what you get.
That honestly would be horrible and terrific at the same time. Like, story-wise would be great. It'd be horrible for us to have to deal with that. Because it's like, oh
You'll
no,
just
it doesn't freeze time.
disappear.
You'll let us go and we're like, fuck, she had the mirror. That would suck.
That sucks. Except that's that plan in the dirt. I need to have access to this Ninth Level Skull slot as soon as possible. I gotta get my new court date done
You
fast.
should have maybe not used that.
Her court date was instant. She did the spell and she instantly got her court date. Why can't I instantly get my court date?
You got the
That was her
court date. The court date isn't any time too.
That was her immediate punishment.
She's like,
She didn't
got
choose to lose
immediate
her spells.
consequences.
So have you
I could
guys
choose
ever
to not
heard
lose
of
my spells.
the?
I would like that option. I would have chose that option.
Too bad.
You could have not.
Have you
done-
guys ever heard of the Library of
Have you heard of
Alexandria?
respecting the law?
No.
Because that's how you don't lose.
Rules are made to be broken. Dab.
I'm gonna put this nicely. This was my nice punishment.
Bricks.
Oh shit.
You know, the mean punishment would have been like, you can't cast magic at all. In
Probably. Like you can only get cantrips for the next 2
No. You pull out Dora's like characters.
God damn, I'm going fighter.
It's like, you
Oh,
can't go.
boy.
4th level fighter.
Man, that would really suck.
Yeah, I'll go kill some stuff. I'll hit it once. Y'all go kill stuff, and I'll sit in the back and just get the
If they had
XP
some
from it.
stuff here, we could put some
No.
We
Yeah.
need to.
No.
All right, so Eula,
Healing.
or yeah, I'm guessing Eula comes out of the dream.
Yes. I messaged Bradley
Oh shit.
what he got.
Bradley, you got a dissertation. I saw a glimpse of how long it is.
Yeah. So for my real world homies out there, whoever heard of the Library of Alexandria?
Me.
Same.
I never heard of it.
It's that, but with more like pillars of blue flame and eldritch abominations from beyond the veil.
Mostly.
Like that's what Mister is, or what do you mean?
No, that's what happened when Karsus decided to go, tee-hee, I can do it. And for a brief second, all the knowledge of all the universe that is, like, completely incomprehensible to the naked eye just instantly got flashbanged in his face, and he went, I might have made a slight error in judgment.
Might have made a slight mistake. A little
That's right.
whoopsie daisy.
Your Honor, Mister, I plead whoopsie.
Oops.
Right there.
I played my bad.
Mister's not here anymore. You bet.
Your
She's
Honor,
gone.
Cap.
She's gone because of you.
Alright, so we come out of the memory?
Yep.
Awesome.
How long has passed?
Leave the bag. After Aramis.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Nice. Y'all are more than likely coming back to Elaine being like, why the fuck did you die? Because she's in this manor.
I know, she's on that range. She's in the area.
And I did casually go, bloop, bloop. Which for them went, wait.
I said it.
Or
Ooh,
stop.
ee.
No.
Wait a minute.
Just guess.
Say
I
something
said
right
it.
now.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah,
Yeah, there it is.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ching, ching, wah, bing, bang. Ooh, oh, ching,
That's
ching,
probably what y'all come back with.
Ooh, ee, ooh,
DM's discretion, but
Shh.
It's even worse.
I just remember the
You're
She's
gonna
same
smiling. And she's just, you wanna explain that?
Yeah, y'all come back
Very guard dog privileges are
Opens
in
the
the
door and
shadows.
went,
Eula steps out of the bag. There's somewhere I need to go. Picks up bag, just turns and walks out.
y'all come back to scare her just with a blanket on the couch, just because he's just looking in one direction. Y'all like,
is he paying attention to us? He's looking at the lane, right? Grab his blanket.
Yeah.
yeah,
You get there.
I'm not looking down. So
Blanket can protect you. Get it.
You get there, buddy?
the best solution to getting what we needed.
Okay.
It was.
What was it?
We had to give blood
The part where he died.
to
That's
be
what
able
she's mad about.
to get the crown we needed.
You are genuinely one of the stupidest people I have ever had the misfortune of meeting. Why was that your best idea?
Yeah, it would
Why didn't you, kind of ask? Or prepare us? Or warn us? Or say anything?
Because I was
At
on a
all.
timer.
We had an
Never
hour and a
had
half
time.
left.
I mean, we don't know how much
Oh, we had
time's
half an
left.
hour.
It's gone. We don't know how much time is left.
We had about half an hour left when it happened, yeah.
Yeah.
We knew how much time we had left when he did it.
I think it was actually like 26 minutes.
It was something like
Please,
that.
why can't you just tell us before you do dumb things?
It's not really our style.
Thank you, Hermes.
Yula is not engaging
Not
in
helping
this
in this
conversation.
situation.
Hermes,
I'm on the late side here. I'm pissed at you because you did die.
I told you.
Oh, I'm on the Yula
Look, I never said it was a
side of this
good thing. I'm
situation,
just
but
explaining
having to
why.
close to the sun already.
I realized there was other ways it possibly could have been done. I also, and you can wholeheartedly hit me for it, realized that I did that and then wasn't even needed because we kind of really quickly took out the big boss at the end by putting it in a bag.
Exactly.
I mean, you guys still needed to give it to...
Yeah.
We had
This
plenty
was-
of other. He
this
could have
was-
given most and not all.
Yeah.
We could have given that one extra HP.
It was more than one extra HP.
Yeah, it would have been like.
No, he could have
Another-
given what he gave. -1 so he didn't die, and we would have given the last one.
Yeah,
right,
but
so
it,
that one that was needed, someone else could have given.
Yeah, but he would have been only down to 1 HP, max HP. So, Chew dead.
look, Eula agrees.
Yula's not talking. This is Denver.
I didn't
It's
want.
not there.
Eula is also not in a good location
Yeah,
to argue.
apparently Aramis is siding with you, and I'm siding with Elaine here.
No, I'm not siding with you. I'm explaining why you do the things that you do. There's a big difference.
He's like, I'm not taking your side.
Aramis did not side with me. Aramis just said, we kind of forget to tell people that we're doing things.
I'm not saying that what he's doing is right. I'm just saying why he does it.
I'm telling people when I do dumb shit.
And she just looks at you and she's just like, why won't you just tell us before you run off and do dumb things trying to protect us?
Well, because I know that y'all would do the same thing to try to help me.
Next time you could just be like, hey sis, this is gonna hurt really bad. What is? Dies. And it comes like, sorry. Simple as that.
And she just sighs. And she just looks at you and she's like, get some rest, please. And she just leaves. Now then, her scary guard dog privilege is going to be like, warn her next time. I'm sure you can find it in your princely pompous schedule to say something.
I'm giving up on you.
Sorry.
We're well aware that we're not going to stop whatever reckless, dumb plan you're going to make up. But at least tell us so we know to be prepared.
So you don't have your heart ripped out from your chest when you experience someone you love dying in front of you, basically? Or not knowing they died and then they die?
At least.
It's like I didn't have to watch him die. Like, bruh.
So that we know you have a plan? That you don't think it's gonna be for real?
Don't worry, you can't do it again for the next 7 days, or it will be for real.
You don't actually know that.
Don't worry, you can't do
Tell
it
it.
again.
God.
You can't do it again. He's like, you
Just
can't prove I
tell
can't
her.
die. I died and I didn't die.
This is Ajax talking to me, right?
Scary card dog
I
privilege.
know. I'm gonna walk up to Ajax.
That's Alice's.
Alice, that's what I'm gonna say. Alice,
Mm-hmm.
give him a hug, and in his ear, where only he can hear, Scare's just gonna say, I didn't actually know it would work. And then walk to his room.
They're gonna kill him themselves.
He's dead!
He's actually gonna die and they're all gonna go and
He's
see.
not actually gonna die, he's just gonna be tied up and kept in a basement.
Be like, it's for your own safety.
Didn't need a pad.
We're gonna give
A
him
rubber
bubble wrap.
room.
Remember him with Scara.
He got some bubble wrap.
Scare is crazy.
Anyways, so that's that interaction.
Oh my goodness.
So, what are y'all doing?
Sleeping.
You're just sitting there. You say it, you go, you take a nap. What about Tweedledee, Dumb and Dumber?
I really should make you make a promise to not die now so you can't die too.
I go to bed.
You, after everything you hear about Eula, you're just like, I'm gonna go to sleep.
I gotta sleep this off. I gotta talk about it tomorrow. I gotta sleep on this and process.
I will recount
Just
what I saw for
emphasizing,
you
long
as
resting
you
will
were
not
alive.
regain that ability.
I'm very well aware.
Alright,
Or
good.
would like to go to sleep.
Nice duck dizzling.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Scary gets filled in before
So-
we go to sleep.
oh,
On the Eula situation.
yeah! Megan, you know!
Eula, whenever she
Oh, were you
originally
not
came out of the
allowed to
bag,
think?
just kind of like picked it up with her tail and walked off around a corner, set down another bag, and went into that one.
Please
This
tell me
one-
you're going to sleep.
I will shortly. I'm just gonna do something real quick first.
You know, that always ends poorly for
The
you.
bag of animal friendship that has our friend in it.
Oh, so whenever you go in there,
Mhm.
it is a field of lotus.
Nice.
That addiction.
Nice.
Hopefully, gelatinous cubes in your tooth.
No,
Yep,
no, no,
there's
no.
gelatinous
Like-
cubes.
You're just lotus.
Like
Like you're sitting there, like you're chewing on the stem of the lotus as soon as you pick it up.
Also, we have to probably go
So I'm gonna do
get
something else right now.
supplies.
How long does your spell last? It only lasts for an hour, right? Your dissertation thing, Scara? Your dark delirium? How long does that last? An hour?
Yeah, that was an hour.
Okay, so it's probably
No. Fuck Dark Delirium.
Dissertation.
It's your dissertation.
I mean, I wrote a very good paper for this.
So I go to find Yulia.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how you doing? I imagine I'm coming up from behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she just looks. I'm worried about her.
Past you or friend?
I'm Sharea.
I'll tell you this. There is no plans to find her. And you may not believe it, but I feel the same way that you do towards her. I mean, we are one and the same, technically.
It's more than that. I don't know where she is, and I haven't known where she is in a very long time.
Well, maybe I can help you find it at some point. But in a safe way. I have a trial date now. I'm assuming at this point that she would actually look at me.
She does, and she says nothing.
So, some things you don't know about me. I'm insufferable, a jackass, and have a dick way too big for my pants.
That's a
And
dissertation
you're
right there.
super humble, I can see.
In all the worst ways.
Good to know. I don't plan to be with you.
I know.
I reject this courtship.
I'm taken, thank you.
Can't fuck yourself.
No, I have a goal, an idea that previous me's might not have.
Mm-hmm.
And that's to leave every single place a little bit better than I found it. Even if that means just making one person a little bit happier.
Okay. That's an honorable goal.
Congratulations. You are my one person right now.
You know I'm not her, right? I'm an incomplete make.
Eula just smiles at that. I think I have a good memory as to why that would be the case.
And punish her for her puns.
And unfortunately, I have way too much audacity for my own good. I say things that most people wouldn't. To individuals that most people wouldn't say anything to.
You didn't.
So about that incomplete spell.
It's very hard to complete.
I know, it just takes 3 days.
More than that.
Well, 3 days to start.
And it might not work, and you might not have enough material.
But it might. And that's enough for me to risk everything.
It can't just be done anytime.
Well, what time would that be?
I'll let you know when there's enough magic. There's not enough here.
I know a few places that has a little bit more free. But I just wanted to let you know that we were truthful with what we said to you. And I do plan to leave the world a little bit better than I found it. Even if it is helping one individual at a time. Maybe we can talk to Kronos some other time. I have a weak connection to him.
And she's just like, she jumped that bridge. I don't even know anything about it.
I know a few things. I'll let you get some rest. If you wish to come out,
Me rest. I'm not her.
I know. That's a figure of speech. If you wish to leave the bag, you're more than welcome to. You're currently on our property. Don't go into the field of flowers that look like this. I point towards the Golan. It's a defense system. I don't know if you know what they are.
No.
You are insane. Am I going to go insane like you?
No. This is what happens when too much confidence gets squeezed into a small container. You're welcome to wander around as much as you like outside of your dungeon that you guarded.
Alright.
We will be holding on to the crown, but just to use it as a warm blanket to get through the cold area. Everything we told you in the dungeon is the truth. We have something that's a lot more pressing.
She's going to try to leave the bag with you when you inevitably leave.
No,
She's not trusting.
that's fine. I leave the bag, and then if she tries to come with,
Like, it's
she
kind
comes
of
with.
like she's not turning her back to you. And she's...
I am exhausted burned, brand, beat down, and everything else. I'm going to go to bed, darling. Good night. If you wish to try to eat something, I'm not sure if you can or not. We do have some people on staff.
Just looking for their names.
We have the Sea Elf, Ray. And I don't know the race of the other one. Dinge. Dingy? It's just Dinge. Is it Dinge or Dingy? Dinge. And Dinge. And they're pretty good cooks. Meadow's also a good gardener outside. Hopefully if you talk to them you'll understand their situation a bit better. And I do a very formal bow. Just a little bit over exaggerated to mean to show that it's not like actual formality. It's just kind of a nice gesture. Good night. Ow, my head. Just kind of gets back up and goes to bed.
Just goes to sleep. Alright. So, you'll wake up the next day.
Oh, she stretches me the fuck out.
I'm not feeling it yet, Mr. Krabs.
Eula is feeling it. She's got Mr. Krabs, Mrs. Puff, Squidward, and SpongeBob.
Back to 231 HP.
I got my max HP right now, guys.
Look at my messages, Amy.
You look at mine?
Nope. Not at all.
I was waiting because you were talking to them to Dimmer, and I was like, ooh.
So, I assume you guys meet up, you have your breakfast, you take your fucking long shower, you have your chat, you do your normal things when it comes to brekkie. Is there anything y'all want to say to each other at the table about what y'all do next?
So you will?
Yes, darling.
I know how the crown works now, though, yeah?
Yes.
I need to cast Identify. Okay.
You're going to court.
Yes, I am.
The cool, pretty thing.
Not my first time.
Really taken off. It was the only officer I could see, so
I'm just gonna constantly have my spell slot like that, like it's been used. Reset all other ones. You okay with that?
Yeah, because you can't use that.
Yep.
You're going to court for the magic dumb stuff you did before.
That is true.
Nah, she's going to court for the magic stuff, dumb stuff she did now.
Maybe you get lucky and only have
Ew.
only have community service. I doubt that.
Well, you always say I have a platinum tongue. Let's see if it's actually true.
I don't think that's gonna work this time. Like, it's just
How
auto-fail.
charismatic am I against a god? How persuasive can I be with an
I
argument?
feel like you have to roll a 100, and there's no way for you to roll a 100.
If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. What could possibly go wrong?
I cut him off in the middle and say, "Don't finish that."
Okay.
What could pop? Kai just
finish that.
puts a hand over your mouth.
Don't
finish that.
Look, if you tempt fate enough times, maybe eventually she'll get bored and just leave us alone.
I don't think that's how it works.
You know,
I think that's
I
just
don't know why
how
she's
you
not bored of
die.
me. Then I tempt her like every single
to be
morning.
fair, the last time we were tempting fate, Clary showed up.
You are the expert. Kai, you are the expert on, like, the
How would be a
fates.
good person
How
to
do
call
they
out
work?
this?
What are y'all doing? What's your
If you
game
do-
plan? What's your fucking fizzles?
Fuck around and find out too much, and it ends up being bad things that are bad places. You go to bad places when you die, and it's not fun. It's eternal torture.
It's okay.
Well, I guess I'll have to do a lot of good to make up for it.
Before we go and inevitably, officially y'all take over my brother's spark, do you think it's about time you had that conversation with your god?
Probably, yeah.
Let's have everyone talk to gods. I mean, it's a great god-talking day. See, the sun is shining.
I have a feeling that before we go, inevitably, possibly
I feel like I
y'all
missed her outside.
fully
It's just torrential downpour.
take over his spark.
Do you want him to be a passed on soul before we do it?
Don't we have to
And
do
that
a
means
thing
we
right
have
now,
to-
actually, with that? We actually have to do a thing with the spark, don't we?
Yeah, talk to his god to possibly let him have a date and talk with his family to say bye.
I feel like it's a great day to do that. I feel like it's a great day for everyone to talk to any beings of immaculate power or higherness that they want to. It's a good day for that. We're feeling good. We just came off of a win. We've got that winner's high. You know, like it's sort of like a runner's high, but you win things.
We could get. Where are your mom and your aunt right now? Like Titonia and
Both
Capital. Last time we
yeah.
checked.
in the capital.
both in the capital.
I can't remember if they were in their own palaces right now or if they're in the capital, but I think they're both in the
Why are they
capital.
both in the same place?
No, they're separate.
I was like, because didn't
They
you
are
say
in their
that was a
own
bad
palaces.
idea to have them in the same place?
Oh, okay. I don't
Yeah.
know if that was what we continued to do or not. I know that at one point they were like on the other side of the lake from each other, so.
Aren't they in their own palaces? Didn't they both go to their separate palaces?
Yes, but they
They're
frequently
visiting,
meet.
yeah.
How quickly could we get from one palace to the other?
If you want to get on the ship, like less than a minute, darling.
We can go that far.
Yes.
We also have.
The material plane's a lot bigger than the Feywild, and we can cross the entirety of the material plane.
Can't
in
you
an
have
hour.
us teleport through teleportation
Actually,
circles when you
okay,
know what the
well,
other one
bigger.
is?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we know the teleportation circles too.
I know the teleportation circle, so we can use that as well.
'Cause you just have to
District
use-
check.
You just have to
no,
use-
I have them written down, motherfucker.
No. History check. Do what I tell you.
Okay.
All three.
Me?
I don't know shit. My brain hurty.
I rolled a natural 20.
Aramis, you can
Four.
also do it.
14.
Total 23.
No.
What did you say I'm adding to it?
You history check?
History.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the thing I'm good at.
31.
Okay.
23 is not enough.
No, I think she said 14 wasn't enough. Me.
Oh, you said 14. I was
Yeah.
like, it's as high as I could roll it.
You're never able to remember
I can't
anything.
go any higher.
26.
What are we trying to remember?
You three remember? They walked through a mirror in their office to get to each
Yeah,
other.
they also do that.
Nice.
I mean, it is not a very long walk up to the capital. It's like a 10-minute
My thing is,
walk.
I'm about to see how much time I need to ask Hades I can borrow this soul for, and I already mentioned I don't want all of the people he wants to say goodbye to be in the same place, because that's a lot of powerful gods
In one area.
that don't need to be in a small circle.
That's a lot of power in one area.
The table did nothing to you.
Yes, it did.
It existed.
Little small circle. I'm just should probably have these people in different places.
Well, Baron Esther could easily come here.
Yeah.
That is true. She
Could take
has
David and
access.
Tanya there, that's okay.
Yeah.
And then step through the mirror, talk to Aya.
Do you want to like give him a heads up about what's about to happen?
Yeah,
That's
me
what
and-
I'm determining is he's gonna call everybody. It's your job now. You get to tell them that they need to be prepared to, like say hi and bye to someone. And
Well,
I'm-
how about I
Shit.
take Aramis,
That's a bold choice.
because
Take
you
Eula.
have to make. Okay, I can take Eula.
Eula
want me to
will at
take
least
you?
stop you from
That's a
doing
worse
shit.
choice.
Eula would stop. I remember the last
I
time we
was
seen him with
just-
Aramis, and Aramis said, "You do you," and
I
then
was
he
just
forgot me.
saying, how about I take one of them, go there to warn both sides.
Right, takes Meadow.
I
Just
can
get
go
shit
to
done.
me and Eula can go to the palace while you do your talking here, and then you and Aramis can head to the palace. Well, that's why you need Eula here, because if you're going to do Baron Esther here, Eula's the only one who can get Baron Esther here the quickest.
You look very nice. You can get herself here, darling.
She's way more powerful than Eula.
I gave her access.
I give her no power. It's my sister. She's absolutely useless.
She's a god, isn't she?
Absolutely useless.
She's a god.
Absolutely
She's your
useless.
I clicked the sending stone at that second one. To Baron Esther.
Absolutely useless. Goes through and scares us once.
Pops up.
Suddenly from the sending zone, a tiny butterfly just appears and she's just like, "You want to say that to my face, you twerp?"
Well, look, that one's dealt with.
My neck even popped. Absolutely useless.
Smacks the shit out of him.
Eula was also going for it.
Good double smack. They wombo combo. No.
Did we wombo combo?
We can.
Yeah, I'm feeling like
What's
it.
our friendship level?
I mean, y'all ain't been there very long. I'm
Close
just
friends.
D4, D6. Okay.
You're just friends. You're not very close yet. You've been inside.
You might have
That doesn't
fucked,
matter.
but you didn't get that
Oh
close.
shit.
You haven't talked feelings
It
wise.
got so hard, it got so far. And in the end, it didn't even matter.
It's definitely gonna hurt you, Meg.
I don't know if that hits you. Does 24 hit him?
Yes.
I sure hope so, because I got a 23.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
This
Rain
is
I'm worrying
scary.
about. Okay. Rain is the one I gotta worry about.
You can
My AC is a 19, by the way.
6 points bludgeoning damage.
Are you shitting me?
It's not- What?
This is higher than mine. I'm the lowest, squishiest one again? When the fuck did that happen?
8
armor.
points bludgeoning.
Shit.
That, mine's just 1 plus the...
Scare just smirks and goes, I win on getting her here.
Oh, cool. You get to tell her now.
Oh.
I'm
So-
going to my room.
Just smirks, I win on getting her
Hello.
here while Kai walks away.
Pop, pop. What did you do at my table? What the fuck is going on here with JBF?
Oh.
Oh, I did this when he said, why am I so squishy?
Oh yeah, after Eula throws the punch with Veronestra, Eula like clicks in her mind. Oh, there's stuff on my face. 1 second, I just gotta turn and like start walking off to the side. You just leaving the room.
You listen, I don't need to see her either.
Eula just goes, I have something to do. And just kind of walks off.
Just
Can't
Hi,
leave her.
darling.
she has to deal with some stuff with Kai real quick.
Nuh-uh. She's not going with me.
Well, never mind. There went your alibi. Have fun with that one.
Hi, darling.
I already did shit with you. Got me in enough trouble.
Still just back-faced.
Is this a dress?
No, you look lovely.
For the back of your head?
Wonderful.
The golem has eyes.
God damn. You know, this would crush my soul if
You were
my
leaving.
partner did that shit.
You were leaving.
This is from Elliot.
So,
Are you breaking up with me?
no, I'm not.
Man. God, I can hear that shit from the thing.
I did a thing.
Oh, that's gonna be
Oh, you're gonna die.
No,
probably.
I'm not gonna die.
Here, Kai shall
But I gotta go
probably-
to court.
Mr. Ed wants her.
I slowly turn. So you
And
know
she
any,
like collapses to the floor and she's just like,
so you know any good lawyers? I figured as much. So I fucked
I'm
around.
guessing Wizard Court isn't the name of a world famous material plane basketball team.
so autistic.
So I fucked around.
Fucked her?
I fucked around, as in like I did dumb stuff.
She Eula too
How
close to the
bad?
sun. Literally,
have a
she Eula too
court
close to the
case.
sun.
How bad? You
Ancient-
never-
We're calling her intro.
Do you have like a small area that we could go to, like in another little pocket of reality that we can just talk for a second?
If she's already mad at you, I highly doubt there's anywhere you're capable of hiding.
She's like, just spill it.
I'm gonna be single again!
I'm not dying.
Yeah.
Exactly what you really didn't add. God damn, I'm gonna have
I got
a
you,
It
buddy.
was
You weren't
not
there for me
for
earlier.
myself.
It's
Another
never
fucking
for yourself. It's always for some greater good.
Well, technically, it is for myself.
It's for
Where's
one of your
myself?
other selves.
Where's myself?
Do you think I fucking keep up with it?
You Have you seen another one of us?
On today's episode of The Ends Justify the Means.
Eula just walk off and do that. Eula just walk.
Eula's like, Eula, have you seen us? We have a robotic arm.
You don't hear anything.
I don't know where she is. Eula, are you here? Yulia? Anybody? Enemies?
I think you should go find him.
You should probably go find your homunculus.
I need to go find myself, guys. I gotta
I
go on a
think you should
spiritual
go find
journey.
him. I think you should go find him and take Aramis to help you.
So,
Oh, I never get to do stuff with Kai.
I'll throw an idea at you and I'll let you know if it's if you think it's a good idea or not.
Is it an idea you created?
Yes.
It's not.
Well, my whole idea is when I go to court, I'm going to need somebody in my corner, and the best person I know to potentially be in my corner, the name begins with a B. And he has two names. Second one also begins with a B.
He's talking about Barney Barnaby.
That's one.
I'm really gonna be single.
We have a working relationship. We have tea. It should be time for tea, shouldn't it? We should have tea soon.
We ever had tea.
Yeah, we have it once a month. It's only been like 2 months since we made that arrangement. This is the second time we're about to have tea soon.
I'm gonna be single.
You're not gonna be single.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
Eula,
Don't.
go find your other copies.
You can date a cute ghost. I'm not hearing
I'm
you.
too beautiful to die. And I just walk out.
You're too stupid to live.
Don't forget to take Aramis with you.
Too stubborn to accept death.
You know, the more I think about it, the more I'm starting to believe I did not pick a good mother figure.
Do you say that while following her?
Shut up
door?
and follow me.
I'm starting to think this might not be the best influence.
Shut up and follow me.
If I were to give you an actual child, you would probably try to build them a robot suit by the end of the week.
No,
At
darling.
the end of the hour.
End of the day.
You don't build children robot suits. You know what you do with children?
You give them a good guardian that's going to protect them so nothing in the world can hurt them.
While also teaching them to be able to fend for themselves and, like,
They're going to have to learn to
be
pilot it.
responsible.
They have to learn to pilot it.
Oh my god.
Just leaving the room, you hear this conversation happen.
It is such a boon that I found you as an adult and not as a 12-year-old child. I would have grown up such a disaster.
I think Aramis would have
Fuck
been
you.
murdered, probably.
Like you grew up anything other than a disaster.
I would have grown up just like my I feel like I would have grown up just like my adopted father if you adopted me. That is...
I would have kicked your ass from here to the material plane and back if that even started happening.
Yeah, but I'd still have to megalomania.
Alright. So we're off trying to find the other Eulas.
We're off to see the wizard.
So what happens with their conversation?
I don't know. What does happen with your conversation?
Get in there now. I was waiting on you to sit back down.
Oh.
So according to Nistra, you want to see your dead brother?
Scara.
Boom, boom.
Scara's like laughing at Eula as she leaves, and then the moment her and Aramis leave, he just looks at her and his face just goes very, like, sad. Turn.
Because then he remembers what he actually has to tell her.
And he walks to the couch and he... This is how she knows it's a serious moment, because he sits down and just goes, "Come here, sis."
Who did you kill?
I'm so glad I made him tell everybody.
So it's not close to the holidays, and it's not my birthday.
Now that you're at that certain age, you'll start to begin experiencing strange changes.
I could give you.
And she very gingerly just steps over and like flutters down. Yes. Is she actually dying? Are you dying? Is he dying?
No. It's actually something that I think is going to be a little harder for you than that.
He would have like, well, they're already dead.
So, you know, I'm sure you're aware that Eula, Kai, and Aramis have Ramiel's sparking them, right?
I am aware that it is currently held there.
They managed to reach Ramiel through their spark, and he's not able to move on with all the guilt in his heart.
So he's haunting them?
It's me.
I know.
Isn't like your fiance's whole job that?
Not really haunting them,
They force her to leave, drag them out of hiding.
but
Okay.
in order for them to actually have access to the spark fully, he has to move on. And the only way he agrees to move on is to get to apologize to everybody.
You know, I don't think that selfish prick ever said he was sorry when he was alive.
Fucker out.
So currently what Kai is doing is talking to his God to allow Ramiel's soul the ability to say goodbye in a physical form. Somewhat physical form.
Once he says goodbye, he won't be a part of this world anymore. He won't be in the first snow. So it's goodbye for you. And because of how he died, he doesn't get to his son.
But I don't even think I can say he's ready for it, but he knows that he needs to. But he wants to be able to see everybody one last time before he does. After I told you I was going to go tell Dave and Mom, and he also wants to see Aya as well. Because he knows his true lineage is just like mine. And then afterwards, he wants to be able to actually talk to me. But because of how much magic this will probably pull up, we have to space out where we have them go at each time. So that's why I wanted to bring you here, so that you can talk to them first here in the manor. And then hopefully it won't be too big of a thing if I pull Dave and Tatami to different sides of the palace to say their goodbyes. And then head to the wastelands to tell everyone.
It's been almost 300 years. I suppose I should have been preparing to say goodbye. Which Ramiel will we be seeing?
I think it's a combination of it all. The Ramiel he was, that everyone knew him by. And the Ramiel that's guilt-ridden and ashamed of himself.
Someone can in the morning frost.
Alright. Do you want me to tell them, or do you want to tell them?
I'm going to tell him now. You can stay here and get yourself prepared. And honestly, if you need to find Eula and actually have a better conversation with her later, you can. I'm gonna go prepare everybody else for the
If you will. For the resurrection funeral.
Put a conversation ahead of them.
This is the visitation.
And he's just gonna stand up and walk away.
Alright, so I'm gonna cut to Kai for right now.
Oh, damn.
Hamina. What's your prayer like? What's your prayer?
That's exactly what happens. So I have my little altar that I have set up, of course, in my room to me because that's my main god.
He's my OG.
It's your
There you go.
pimp.
Yeah.
That's your pimp.
My main man.
That's your pimp daddy.
Yeah. So
My bro.
I basically use my holy symbol as well, like because I've done this before. So in the same way that I did that to be able to talk to him, where we like had that kind of like place, you know, like when we became a little death circle, when we had that little like one-on-one chat. That's what I'm doing now, because I need to have that one-on-one chat. So that's what I'm channeling first. And if that works, then.
Cleric shit? Oh no.
Oh no! Who thought the cleric would do cleric shit?
Dear God.
Alright.
Please.
Sorry, dear God.
So that
Sounds
works. Do that work?
Oh Lord, my
Roll
God.
religion check.
Does he have advantage because he's done it multiple times?
Sure, I'll give you advantage.
Yeah.
Did you hear me?
I have
28.
no idea.
So would you turn down your music just a tiny bit?
28.
I'm very religious.
Oh, religion's my thing.
So,
I didn't actually have my holy symbol. Say I didn't learn.
If I was to mid-max it, the highest I could get is at 30.
you begin to see smoke.
We love smoke.
Especially if it's lotuses.
Yeah, that's another thing.
That's a different problem.
For another day.
Also, you were sitting here thinking you could really go for a smoke right now.
Go for a smoke.
Like you're thinking.
Smoke. I gotta find out that you listen. I can really go for a smoke. God damn, I got an addiction.
You're just sitting there thinking your day would be so much easier.
This has been so much going on recently. This could be so much easier if I could just not be at this time right now. Just be back at a simpler time in my mind. We haven't tried them out yet. That's the problem.
Anyways, smoke forms, and it almost appears like a crystalline structure crafts itself around you from the smoke. Like you're being struck into a mirror realm of sorts, but not really a mirror.
Very pretty. Love it.
God.
A full form doesn't take effect. It mostly stays as shadowy wisps, but you can definitely see like a form.
Look, your individual takes forever.
Hi. He's like, sorry, okay,
And it's just like, it's not safe for me to materialize in your mouth at the moment.
I didn't need you to fully materialize, I just needed to have a conversation.
I just needed mine, man.
You just needed your phone number.
Throw me a can with a string on it. That's all I needed.
Anyway, I have a very important soul for you. But I need...
happen to be the one that I brought.
What
He
do you-
just takes out like a little lantern.
Dear God, he's in a lantern.
He takes out a lantern that looks like one of those.
It's Remy, a lantern edition.
So you already know what I'm here to ask. Because in order for you to like actually have habits, and it to be like fixed, I need to borrow it. For like,
I need to clip this piece back on him.
yeah, just a little bit so he can. You know how
If
this
a wisp looks like even more just.
If a wisp could look more
Alright,
sassy.
you know, this would have sounded much better if Yola wasn't in my head. Because that's what's happening. So, yeah.
Don't lose it.
Be sassy,
I need him
That's all
to
you
not
can do.
try to freeze the world over again, and I would like him back. This is the closest to having him in the correct location.
You can actually put him in the correct location once I'm done with him.
This is the closest he's been.
It can be
in 300
a closed
years.
file. Just close it and put it away. Case closed. All done.
Go hang out in the fields.
This is a temporary holding. It will not last for a soul of his magnitude, let's say.
Get till midnight or when I lose my shoe. Yes, that was kidding.
The sassiness from you has finally broken through his wall.
I'm kidding.
Till the first rays of moonlight, actually.
Fantastic. So I have to get a new form.
We got one day.
What are my stat blocks for my little thing now? How does this work? Like just Elliot.
It's just essentially it looks like a wisp in a lantern. It produces a small light.
We need to shove
No,
it in
the
the
place.
In
thing.
the door, it'll
Shove it in a
materialize.
box.
Make sure when he's done, you put him back.
If he tries to run from me, can I tie him up? Okay.
So I need
I just needed to make sure he would materialize enough that he had a body so I can tie him up. I will tie him up.
I needed permission.
No, not even permission. I just needed to make sure I was capable of doing it. I was like, can it happen? Yes. Okay, cool. I will tie him up.
And he just takes one of his belts off from the wisp form, and it just starts to materialize, and he's just like, take this.
What's that? Ding.
It's a wisp rope.
My little wisp rope.
It's that one's leash.
Ah, he's gonna hate it.
Don't actually put it around him with the leash. If he gets too emotional, it will be a lot harder to restrain him. Unless he's going completely willingly, but he hasn't gone completely willingly any of the years he's been around, so...
Based on the last conversation I had with him, I'm fairly certain that he's willing this time.
They can also change their mind.
You're right.
He is pretty volatile. He kind of corrupted himself and attempted to freeze the entire material plane over a girl.
Yeah, which makes this way more awkward. It's like my great did etc. grandma. So.
Did you know I was around?
That's not important, but
It's a good question to ask
I
in
want
the
his
future.
spark. His spark is partially mine. I'm going to deal with this, and then you can file this case. It's done, dealt with. Thank you. I
This is
appreciate
the
it.
moment
That's
when
what happened.
Hades, the moment when Hades looks at you and goes, "That's why I chose you, boy. I knew you were the only one for this job."
That's why I chose you, my son.
It's like I chose you all those years ago because I knew that it would come to this moment and I would get that soul.
Hades.
This is my purpose.
Stonks!
I knew it would work out eventually.
Save the one runt, get a god soul, and what could go wrong?
Taking the poor, get a god. I mean,
In another millennium, he's gonna have another one trying to get my god souls.
There you go, the cycle continues.
either way, we all go to Hades. Her.
Don't lose it. When you return it, that lantern disappears. That does not need to stay on this plane of existence any longer than necessary, especially not with some rabid dog running around trying to...
Just gonna bring it
Eula.
back the same way.
The rabid dog is Eula. Her.
Could be at this point.
I think it's no portal, it just...
You want to put it in a
No, just bring it back to one of the altars. It'll just disappear.
court.
Got it.
Or you can make a temporary one.
Built a real quick altar, disappear.
We see Kara just flying it on the distance.
I can build an altar in like 10 minutes. I've done it before on my drug boat.
I know, I'm talking
Drug
about.
boat! Up to the Hades on the drug boat.
I'm gonna be doing an altar.
We're the Italian mafia. My lord.
Anyway,
I trust you to do your job.
thank you.
Don't be persuaded to let him out. He does actually need to cross. You would be surprised. I have had more than plenty very loyal followers just change their mind and be like, oh, they convinced me, as they get told a sob story that just makes them cry.
I've been your therapist. I'm not persuaded easily.
God damn. He just
But
whipped that
thank you.
dick out. like a big dick in a locker room. Boom.
Hades, one of the biggest gods. I was your therapist, bitch.
I have been.
I probably do need to talk to Hades. He'd be a good person to have him make work.
He'd be a good counselor.
Your time's running out.
Thank you.
Just leave.
I'll see you in like, what, 12 hours? Something like that. Maybe less. I can go fast. Just peace
The
out.
wife wants me to tell you she says hi.
That could also be a good one to have in my
Also,
corner.
tell her I said you're welcome for dealing with her shit.
Don't get your shit.
Seriously,
Get your
I
own
fought
cleric next
another god
Get your own cleric next time.
because she just yoinked her husband's cleric to be like, please protect my shit. And I'm like,
She counts you as one of hers too.
Ah!
I'm just there.
Dual cleric! Double the divinity.
What I'm being told right now is what's mine is hers.
Yeah. So you're welcome.
Any relationship advice? Apparently I'm getting married soon.
Happy wife.
Your time's running low. Have fun
was
with
trying
that,
to-
whiny
Thanks.
soul. And don't let it freeze the material plane.
I'm not going to the material plane.
Then I'll have to work overtime. And if I have to work overtime,
He doesn't get to
You're
go to the
getting
material
overtime.
plane. He's in timeout until I go where he needs to go. That's where he gets to go, not the material plane. It's on my little checklist.
like the crystalline.
I have a list. I show him the list.
And the crystalline structure just disappears in the wisp.
Thank God.
You pull out the list, it's actually a list of people to kill. Who the fuck is the crew of the
Wrong.
Throw that through a hole in the wall and just
That's a different campaign. That's a Garrett.
Okay, side note. On a funny note, is anybody else getting the vibe of Persephone? I can use your clerics.
Yeah.
Hades, having trouble, tries to take one of hers. Mine! It's
Yeah.
mine! You
Yeah.
can't use it!
To be fair, like,
I get
her
this
sword
feeling.
is useful in the situations.
They don't do combat.
Like, a square can be a rectangle, but a rectangle can be a square.
I don't, but human.
Where does the triangle fit? That's right, the square hole.
Just saying, it lines up perfectly for anytime Hades is like, I could use one of yours. No, they're mine.
I'm not equipped for that. My clerics are nice and squishy.
My clerics are pretty.
You don't actually have to write that you were a cleric of Persephone. It is entirely, mostly a joke between them that she's like, what's yours is mine.
That's
But
okay.
what's
I
mine
like
is
the
mine.
story moment. I fought a god one-on-one, pretty much, because I had
You're
big,
in this
I had
now.
big dick energy, and I was like, I made you roll for initiative, it made you panic. You're like, wait, what? I was like, you roll for initiative now. And then you're like, wait a second, and send us away, because you didn't have this prepared for me to fight. You expected me to get my ass kicked, apparently.
No, I expected you guys to just
Talk
talk
it out.
shit.
Talk it
I
out.
did. I talked a lot of shit in that
You talk a
session.
lot of shit with a mace. Talk big shit, carry a bigger mace, motherfucker.
That's exactly what I did. I killed half the dogs, and then Oprah popped in and killed the other half of the dogs. I tried to beat him up. He kind of beat me up, and then everything disappeared, and I
We
went,
had a good
I
day.
ran away. It was great.
This is an absolute win on my part.
Yeah.
I see no loss here.
Anyways, so after your conversation with your person,
Mm-hmm.
what do? You have your little lantern. You can hold your little lantern around. It's a tiny blue light. It looks like a will-o'-the-wisp.
Should I
Except
put these
way
names
more
in
camp.
alphabetical order, or should we start with Baronestra?
Very nice dress and,
So you literally just have it like this, and you can shake it around, and it just kind of floats.
Scare told you he was bringing Veronestra there. before you
I'm not gonna do it, but you know, like the little girl with the fish and Nemo?
Dang,
I'm gonna
dang.
go.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna.
Romeo, wake up!
Do I have to wake them up first?
Funny shit.
Ramiel, why are you sleeping?
But no, you definitely know Scare said he was bringing Veronestra there first.
So did Veronestra go see Eula while this is happening?
Yes.
Okay.
She would have tried to go find you.
Yeah, I'm literally just going around the manor yelling names, so I'm very easy to find.
Scare
You
eventually
find
does take
them
care of
sitting
us.
near one of your mechs.
Nice.
Just
So I see you found my friends.
You do not have to roll for this combo.
I know.
Anyway.
Scara does hijack Aramis and make him go with him to the palace because he's not allowed to go places alone. So.
Airmoose,
Yes.
you're getting drugged to the palace.
Are you guys riding dragons?
Road trip.
Oh, is it time to go to the palace for you two? Have fun. Because Aramis was with Eula.
Yeah. So thanks for babysitting this one. My turn.
Yep. Hey, Scarab.
Yeah.
No brain oozes this time.
Oh, damn! I wanted a blue one this time!
Maybe after this is
Who I
all
am again,
done.
I get to take the ring back.
Ouch.
Don't forget who I am this time. You know how hard that was.
This has to be the weirdest thing for people to see now. It's 3 iterations of Eula sitting, talking to each other. Dear
They look
God.
different.
I know, but it's my personality 3 times.
They have slightly different personalities.
I know, but it's still the
Is
base.
Is Lila a dragonborn as well?
Yeah, green dragonborn looks like me. I'm the most that looks like her. She's Jim though. Emerald, so she has little floating pieces. And I have a few floating pieces around me because I'm like partially
One of them's an elf,
unlocked.
so that one at least looks different.
That one's an elf, so yeah, that one looks completely different. But like,
You can tell.
She has green eyes
You
that
can
match
tell
her
they
scales.
are related because titties. They all got the same size titties.
And ass.
some ass that you just can't change.
And eyes. They all have
Yeah.
the green eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to see Baron Nestor's reaction to that, though.
I am not giving you. Period.
Nothing. Whenever Baron Nestor comes and finds
I'm not
me.
giving you that reaction. Now then. Where were we?
Baron Nestor was about to talk to God. I think.
I'm not really talking, but
So,
something you have to role play out. You have to
Talk
role
to
play the part
yourself.
with Ramio when
Talk
he
to
doesn't.
yourself.
I will not.
I don't want you to have to
Oh,
talk to
come
yourself. So.
on. You made me do it in my campaign. It's
You're
fun to
good.
watch.
And we have made her do it when she
The
had to
only
be
time she'll
Titania
probably do
and
it is
Aya.
when it's Titania and Aya
That's true.
talking to him because it's probably going to be the most story-driven, emotional moment.
Because they hate each other.
The siblings is just sibling love of being like she said to Scara, he's never apologized for a thing a day in his life.
Anyways, so that occurs. Who's next up on your chopping block, people he has to visit?
I was gonna go technically I was just gonna go to the capital. Whichever one of those two I found first is
Basically,
the
I'm
one I
following
do.
behind him where he's warning them, and I'm popping up with.
Are you showing him, like, did you ever show Scara his brother?
No, he has to go last. He's on the list last.
Yes, I'm on the list last. I just know
He
he's
doesn't get
coming.
to see it until it happens.
Okay. So,
I keep him covered, like a birdcage.
how are you such assholes? I didn't think this lantern thing would be this funny to you.
It really
You
is.
put him on a leash.
I don't need people knowing I'm carrying around a soul. And I don't want to shove them in my bag with roots. It's on my belt.
Wait, does message work towards a soul?
Like,
Or sending work towards a soul?
Cricky from Mulan.
Yeah, sure.
But I go to Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Same basis. If Dave wanted to give any kind of reaction, he could. But it's the same basis if I say what I just did to Baron Nestor. The only one I'll get more probably in detail with will probably be Titania and Aya. So
He looks
Confused.
a bit hurt. More so than Bear. Like, Bear just looked sad. And like she was mourning still. He looks like physically hurt and a bit angry.
are you close to him, Dave? We just really talked about Ramiel.
Well, for a while he was the only brother I had.
Just for a couple thousand
Did it
years.
ever hurt you when she created me and I looked just like him?
For a while. You're a bit less of a douchebag and I can kick your ass way easier though, so that's fine. It's just to see someone who pushed you to be better. Fall.
If everything's going correctly, hopefully Baroness is talking to him right now, and Kyle will be here in a little bit with him.
I didn't think I'd ever say goodbye. That bastard. We were supposed to be a happy family till Mom ascended. Selfish prick.
How do you put in my things? You don't need to know those things. Give me back my things.
I guess people you think you are in love with can make you do some crazy things.
You need to...
I need to remember what your name.
Ouch. It's K-A-I. Kai.
Yeah, I gotta know. I kept trying to do like K-E-A-K-I-Y.
Dude, it's been almost
Dude.
3 years.
I'm bad with
He's a
names.
guy, not a furniture store.
Shut up.
KIA is.
He's a man, not IKEA.
Why?
It's fine. But
He owes an explanation.
honestly, I don't know if there's many ways to explain falling like he did. Other than just being lost.
He didn't have to be. He was always there for him.
Well, honestly, if he was at half the childhood I did, just because y'all are there doesn't mean she was there for him. I had you and Baronester looking after me as well, but I still felt like I fell from everything because Titani really didn't care for me the way she should have. She wasn't a mother like she should have to us. Maybe there's a part of her that remembered we weren't actually her children. Because the way she would protect Baronester and hold Baronester when Baronester cried, but if I was even halfway sad, she would just tell me to suck it up because it's not the way a prince acts. And would turn a blind eye to everything Oberon was doing. Honestly, he might not have felt like he could come to you guys.
You know you came from us, right?
I do now. Because I know how you really are. That's why I ran. You were so loyal to her. I thought if I ever said anything bad, you would punish me for it. If I ever told you about the fact of that I knew she was turning a blind eye to what Oberon was doing. Honestly, I thought if I told you what Oberon was doing to me that you would believe me.
I don't understand what changed him, though. He wasn't like that the whole time, anyone. It's like something happened and he just changed. And he was way older than just going through puberty. Way too old for that to be the excuse.
Don't tell him. Only he knows what really happened. And if he wants to tell us, he'll tell us. If he doesn't, then he won't. There's not much we can do about it. Everybody deserves a form of an apology, but it doesn't mean he has to tell his deepest, darkest hurt for himself as well, just to get the apologies that he needs to get out.
ready.
I'm gonna go get the 2 hardest conversations out of the way then.
Lucky you.
And he just kind of slowly walks out of Dave's room and heads to Tatami.
I'm sitting in the chair, waiting area outside. It's my turn now.
Just a small lantern in his hand. First time that Scare sees him, just a lantern.
No lantern. I told you, it's on my belt, it's covered up, no one can see it.
I definitely don't think you got there that quickly, but it's funny that you said that.
I mean, you
It
could.
would be amusing, like, it didn't take me that long for my thing, so, like, you guys would have left, and I would have left, what, maybe 15 minutes
Well,
after you guys?
never mind. You did have the whole conversation with Bear, so assume that would actually probably take some time.
Yeah.
So
I don't think the conversation.
Maybe you weren't there yet.
I don't think the conversation with each sibling is only going to take like 5 minutes. But like, goodbye.
Goodbye. See you later.
I think it is going to
How much
take
time
them.
are they going to take?
Not very. Maybe 10 to 15 minutes.
Wow, see, they didn't even talk that
Shit.
long. Wow. But his apology was hard to get through, so he had to do it quick. Rip the band-aid off.
Sorry. Bye.
10
Basically.
to 15 minutes is not, I'm
More
sorry.
than sorry, bye.
Uh,
It's basically what he just had.
yeah. But I do kind of slowly go to Titania's, and I don't knock to let myself in because I never do, and I just kind
Good
of
thing
really
she's not fucking anybody anymore.
slowly open the room and just go sit on her couch without saying anything to her until she goes and sits down.
One second. Am I going to like where this conversation goes?
I don't think it's a horrible conversation. I just kind of had to have the same one with her and Esther and Dave.
I think I have a suspicion as to what it is.
What do you think it is?
I would assume it has something to do. Wait a minute.
He's decided it's time for him to go and pass on. But he wanted to be able to say goodbye first and see everybody for one last time.
Even me?
Even you. And Aya as well. I think there's some answers he needs from everybody as well as answering the questions everybody has of him. Are you gonna be okay?
I have made more mistakes than you even thought of making. It's long overdue that I answered for some of them. It just is difficult because more mistakes weren't made out of malice. Despite what you might believe, I did do a lot of things probably best. But despite everything, you can be a god, but that does not mean you can see the future. Limited power. A rare one at that. Truly seeing the future
and very many of us have. Despite what it may seem, all we do is predict based on the past. And we've lived a very long life. So for the most part, we can be accurate. But predictions and really knowing are quite far from the same thing.
Only so much one ruler can do without having their actual perfect match by their side to help them with the decisions.
This won't mean much now, but I do mean that if I could have gone back and done things differently, I would have.
Would you have still killed my father?
I probably wouldn't have killed him the way I did. I probably would have actually given him a trial. Because at the end of the day, I still thought we needed the protection of gods that had a power level similar to Mithril to prevent its goals from killing us.
You don't know there's one thing that I don't think I want the answer to right now, but I want you to know that I've been thinking about it. If you hated him so much, why did you make me? If you hated the idea of her being with him, why did you give them a child that you just wouldn't let them have themselves? And I honestly mean I don't want to know that answer right now. But you did do it twice.
When you're ready, that'll be another hard conversation off of my plate. This conversation, like, for the most part, all of the conversations with Bernie and I prefer to be private.
Yeah.
Left to what you think they would have. Alright. Last one.
Just because I asked the time to take the mirror portal, just kind of opens and I go through into Aya's. Is it her throne room that I go to, or into her office bedroom?
I think it's a throne.
Or into her office. She's sitting at her table.
Fantastic. Is your dad there too?
What does she say as I go through?
You're not who uses that door. Hi. Is something the matter?
No.
It's just open the loop.
But I have something that I gotta tell you. It's probably gonna be a hard one for you to have to hear. And the next person that's gonna come through this portal is gonna have a hard conversation for you.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't even know how to start it with you. Ramiel wants to say his goodbyes.
And just throw it out there then.
So, me? You never knew me. Not in the same capacity you come to know me.
I think there's some part of him that did know. He wants to say his goodbyes to everyone. His goodbyes, his sorries.
It's time for the past. Am I right?
And then, lastly, he wanted to talk to me. Out of all of us, I think I actively know the least about him, or had the least interaction with him. She basically created me when he died. I did want you to know I asked her a question, but I told her I didn't want to know the answer to it.
What would that be?
She hated my father so much, why did she create me? Why did she make a child of you and his, but wouldn't just let you have the child yourself?
I would wait until you know that you're ready for those kinds of answers.
That's why I told her I didn't want to know the answer.
And she just kind of pulls you in and she's going to be like, okay.
Okay.
And then someone you've been compared to.
Honestly, I think the hardest part is saying goodbye to a brother that I never got to know. Dave and Marinester have such fond memories of him before he fell, but
You don't know that.
I don't know. I know he's exactly like me, apparently just a little more rude than I am.
He was terribly spoiled as an only child for a while.
I
I
told
wouldn't have
Dave
called
it.
it rude. Definitely you would have called it
Egotistical.
selfish. But yes, I understand. Alright. Last conversation.
Does he argue with me at any point of get back in the lantern now?
Not really. He just kind of slowly trudges into it.
I'm so sad. Cool. I'm not gonna fuck this up anymore.
Probably looking a little more sad after each conversation.
I don't have anyone yell at me either of the four
He
people
looks
I've already talked
like-
to. Yeah.
A weight gets lifted off of him after every conversation.
Fantastic. This thing's getting lighter.
It went from God to lantern to just a lantern.
Right? Final combo.
Back through the mirror. Back to the manor.
Manner. Alright.
Manor's the safest place.
That's that where scares me to go put them again.
Yep.
Alright.
So, you brought him back to the manor. What do you do with him?
That's weird. Caught the thing. Sets it on table. Removes cloak.
And you see,
Tied up.
you see the lantern.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Lantern. Are you ready for this?
I don't think anybody can ever be ready for this kind of conversation.
I mean, yeah, but if you're not ready, I can wait at least 5 minutes.
I really can do that.
Cool. Open the door. Here you go.
Why do we have somewhat battle music? Okay, now it's not battle music. First time like battle music, I was like, fight, you want to
It
quit.
is battle music.
He tries to run.
No, it's somewhat like a...
This is choose your character. It's exactly what it
Actually, it's tell my story.
is. Choose your character. Exactly. So there you go.
Here's your story. You fucked up.
Alright, Ramiel, come out of the thing.
The little wisp leaves the lantern cage
and materializes.
You see two of them. You gotta rub your ass a little bit.
Yeah, that's not descriptive. I know that was not mine. I've seen him before.
What did you do to that pudding?
He definitely shoved his dick in it.
Thought about it. Your pudding is just deflated in the middle. Yeah. That's why they made comments.
I feel like I made life harder for you.
I'm not gonna say it was easy to live up to the standards of a brother that you never got to meet.
You wouldn't have wanted to meet me. And I don't think the courts would have wanted us to be in the same room. Besides, I think you turned out better than I ever could.
I think I just got away quicker than you ever did.
There was actually something I wanted to tell you. I want you to try to finish something I never got to. I want you to bring them together. I had, for a time, actually just wanted everyone to be together as one. But I'd be lying if I said that had stayed my goal the entire time I worked with them. It worked well enough with the realms of the light. I figured I could have. Brought the winter and day together. I'm not going to tell you I did it for good reasons. Initially, bringing the realms of the light back were for good reasons, but the realms are closed off, the magic here is weaker. It's not whole.
Honestly, right now, with what's going on, it's probably the best option for it to be closed off then.
Maybe. I do think they deserve a chance.
I think everybody deserves a chance.
I don't think they deserve me being the one giving them that chance because I did use them. For personal gains, personal desires.
I just want everybody to look better at people.
Which is why I think you'll do a much better job than I did.
I also have a very good person by my side to keep me in line. Other than doing some slightly illegal stealing, he's very good at keeping my morals straight.
Just not you.
No, not.
Robin Hood. Minus the bow.
You'll be a much better prince than I ever was. Don't let people compare you to me. The only thing I had on you was there wasn't another prince or princess at the time in the family tale. Not for a long while. And by the time they showed up, I was...
What?
The fortress is going to be dangerous.
Everything in my life has been dangerous so far.
And we can take some photos.
Still alive when you put that flag in your palace? That is a no. So this has been more recent-ish for our time of years.
I think these last 4 phylacteries are more recent.
I mean, they look like hell, so I feel like I have to be.
I will come in with a pain in his ass. He's like, I'm not going to get these guys.
We're gonna fix our world for all of this.
I don't doubt that. You might be an asshole, but you have some morals.
I won't fix bonds between the material plane. I may or may not have pissed them off.
We have an emissary for that.
We stole the Empress's crown
Leaving
and
the
the Emperor's ships.
Leaving the Feywild into the material plane is what caused a lot of these issues to start. I'm gonna count them.
60 people.
I might have offed people without asking questions.
He was actually
That
at the
are
first.
important people to the Emperor.
They died quickly.
They were special. They had special training.
If
Probably had 7 HP. You're not that special.
you can get to the bottom floor, you should be able to stabilize the temperature.
How bad did you make this fortress? Did you make it as trap-worthy as...
No, the hard part was getting into it. The hard part about being in it is finding your way around because it's reflective ice.
No. Aya told me the same thing, that it was supposed to be hard to get into her court.
Just busted open there.
But a little bit of blood and going through a dungeon managed to get me through it, so...
We assassinated people.
We did die.
We didn't actually die.
You got
We were
close.
unconscious. We got close.
I became a death cleric, so you wouldn't die.
That was the closest we've ever been to a TPK.
The hard part is getting into the fortress. The hard part about the fortress is getting around the fortress.
So
It is
amazing.
amazing.
The second hardest thing is just being in it.
On the inside.
You know, I've come to a conclusion.
City fortress all over the place. We're all doesn't
Our
love it.
family likes mazes.
Safe. Against intruders.
Listen, the house has a maze, my house has a maze, your house has a...
We're just special kind of crackheads because we've succeeded in all of these mazes.
Okay, actually, let's be honest. the maze that we all started in, that was a labyrinth. It wasn't a maze. It was a labyrinth.
It wasn't really.
Since the winter fade, I froze their hearts.
I kind of made a promise, not promise, to a winter fae to save them.
Well, sounds like you better keep it.
Keep not keep.
Honestly, she's terrifying, so I really should keep it.
If you mess up my best, like,
He's just
contact,
going
I
to
will
kind of like
kill
go
you
up to
myself.
you and like almost hug you, and then he's gonna back off and he's gonna be like, I don't
Handshake.
think that will go well.
Yeah, no possession. Just no cool.
No matter how bad you think you got. And honestly, it would have still been nice to actually been able to be raised by a brother.
Yeah, Dave. He's softer than I was.
Seriously, so tough.
You know?
Yes, bodies now.
I really didn't have Dave as a brother, though. I had Dave as a general.
Still softer than me.
And made he clean his shoes.
I think you're gonna outshine us all. Even into a new era.
Not that it technically says it. But a lot of people do say Starlight is one of the brightest lights.
Fucking stroking this man's ego before he dies.
I have
ego
Starlight.
burner.
I have Starlight.
He's saying, I'm better than you.
They give him that ego boner.
I think only bright because it always shows up when it's dark.
It's the only thing fucking see.
It's dark. This is always the darkest before the dawn.
I need to take a shower and go to bed soon.
Yeah, I think this is where we're ending.
This is going to be where we're ending if you would stay quiet.
Shut up.
Yeah, you gotta shut up.
They're crying.
Not that I want to make it seem like I don't enjoy being able to see you. Technically, it just looks like my own reflection for the first time in a while. Sure.
Sure.
I'm more refined. I didn't go crazy.
God damn, what the fuck is happening? Kai, step in! You was out
But
there.
I do have to go invade your fortress.
Don't break the walls. That took a long time to build.
I can't promise what the Dragonborn will do.
Technically, your spark
If
is
you can promise
My fortress.
to not break the walls, there is a pretty throne and a crown somewhere.
Crown you!
A fucking crown!
A crown!
It's not the normal, it's not the pretty crowns though. This is like the other time. You might have to fight your
They like that, right? Like, she's a
I
dragon.
get the
They
crown, you
hoard
can have the
shit,
throne.
right?
The Dragonborn wants your palace as a summer home.
She understands the concept of winter, right?
No.
Yeah, but that's the whole point of it. It's a summer home, but it's in the winter fate. I know.
point.
Her winter home is in the summer fate.
She's
Stupid? I know.
okay.
I mean, if we become God, we can change it. It's always too cold. So.
But
If you manage to not die, but by technicalities, whatever's there is yours.
I don't plan on seeing you
Yeah.
again anytime soon.
I really enjoy having all of these palaces.
Who said this one is yours?
You just said it!
He doesn't
You
get
was
to
taking
say-
it one way or another.
His spark is our spark. You already
Our
have a bunch of
spark.
palaces.
Our
just said,
home.
by all technicality, whatever is theirs is yours.
No.
I can let you have this palace, but holy fuck, it's mine first.
No. No, it's not.
No.
We've already made it.
No.
Honestly, Eula's already claimed it, so I don't really care. I'm gonna build my own with your money.
I'm gonna build my own. the power move.
Right in the Mercandraw where the hags used to be.
Right on top of it. Like, hey guys, remember me?
I want to live in a swamp.
I mean, it's not a swamp now, it's a mushroom biome.
That we haven't investigated.
Anyway.
No, I don't know that it's a mushroom biome. Moving on.
That's where we're gonna be ending it tonight.
Nice man.
Thank you all for tuning in. Bye.